Yo, B, you about to ride or slide down that slide? Here we go. It's a mini one. A little cheering. Oh, damn. Oh, Lord. It is. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Whee! Ha ha ha! 100 column hall here.
Y'all make it in anything, you just have to put it in. It's eating a bird.
Yeah, the bird's eating another
drowned in
bird.
the water. Come on this side. A bird drowned in the water, so eating.
Oh, shoot. Oh, that dude dead. Really? Right at the fucking entrance, dude. Right at the fucking entrance. Yo, we out here in St. Peter's Basilica. Marvel. The Italian Roman architecture. Beautiful. Yeah, let's go. top of the staircase. Okay, it's just as a break.
Still 165 steps to go.
Okay.
Half higher. एकदम स्टेप है
Yeah. Dude, that breeze feels great. Oh shoot. It's tight. Because this is the dome coming into the top. Well, there's a handrail here.
It's a one-way trip. They just push you on the edge.
Oh my gosh, I see. Oh, we made it. I got it.
There's a rope.
Our life support is this rope right here.
We just have to climb the rope up.
This is our ledge. Oh, they're tiny and pretty high, so be careful. Oh my gosh. We're almost there. I see lights. Holy moly. We made it. Much better. Look at that view.
No.
Dude, we were down there a couple hours ago. Look at that.
A couple hours.
Can we go up higher? I mean, the tip is up there. I think we can make it a few more steps. What's going on, everybody? We are back for a late night live stream. First time ever. Holy moly, how's everybody doing today? Woo-wee! It's been a day. We're here to catch up, though. Holy moly. Shout out to you guys, live gang, replay gang in the future, and of course the Lurk Squad.
And that's you.
Thank you all for being in here, being involved, and being active on this channel. Happy Monday, aka Money Day, aka Melanin Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and a great start to the week. Today we will be reviewing the Ravana showcase and the upcoming balance changes that will be going live tomorrow in about 15-ish hours, I believe. Yeah, something like that. 12, 13, around there. Holy moly, it's been a busy last couple of days. Good morning, or good night, I should say. It's damn near bedtime for me. Holy moly, late as hell. Hey there, French Fry the 13th. The 14th is following me everywhere I go. I saw the chat. I was laughing. Appreciate the help there, Frenchie. Frenchie the 13th, Frenchie the 14th, you all get along, okay? Okay, we won't see the entirety of this one. We'll just get through the balance portion, and that'll be it. And for the item and god balance, because if I do watch both of these, I'll be going to sleep till midnight, and then I have to get up in 5 hours. It's gonna be a long day. It's like or short night. Why is it so large here? Pause. Hey, you're lurking now. Hey, appreciate it. It's coming out weird though on my side. We go ahead and reopen it again. The chat window so that I can see. I have the multi-chat. Yeah, it's still looking the same. All right. Well, it is what it is. We'll go that way. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Oh, thank you for the 100 follows. Thank you. Appreciate it. Helping me get that metric, that goal accomplished and achieved. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started, man. We're going to try to do these as quickly, as efficiently as possible, I should say. That's the better word, efficiently. So we're going to go through this whole entire one because our man Ravana drops tomorrow, and I want to see what else is dropping alongside of him. And then the balance portion, we won't get through all of it.
Nope.
That's just the reality of it. We're going to watch like 20 minutes of it, and then that's it. My eyes are tired, man. So, we won't be staying up too late.
Nope.
Probably maybe like 2 hours, I'd say. 2, 3. Not 4, though.
Nope.
So, let's go ahead and get started, you guys. How's the audio? Is everything good? Go ahead and check for any audio issues. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Check, mic check, mic check. Hey, all right. So far, so good. All 3 platforms are alive and in living color. Okay, no issues with the bit rate. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Jump right into it.
Good afternoon.
Oh, we have entered once again the Titanforge / High-Res Studios. We have infiltrated them once again. We are here with our man, Hindu Man, Pilgoon, and Caps right above us. He's down here. Man, Caps. Okay, let me just move us just a little bit. There we go. Much better. Hey, you're lurking too, brother. Nice. Exclamation mark lurk. Yeah.
Good afternoon, and welcome into another Titan Talk. Are we
And welcome
right on the
into
camera today?
another
No,
Titan
are
Talk.
we straight? We're not. Okay.
I think we're fine.
There was complaints last time I was
Okay.
on about the height difference between the two.
Yeah, no, I think we're about the same. Yeah.
Good. Okay,
All right.
welcome into
Let's go ahead and not remain ignorant anymore.
Nope.
Let's do this.
Another Titan
First
Talk.
time watching this, by the way. I have not seen any of this ish
Nope.
since it dropped. So this is gonna be a authentic, natural commentary, reaction, response. Not response.
Nope.
Reaction, review. There we go.
Today it's all about OB42, and Raven is on the way, and that's why we got Caps on the show today.
Ravana.
As Caps, you were.
They say Raven. I say Ravana. You know, tomato, right? How do you guys say Ravana? Let me know in the chats below.
lead implementer of bringing him over from Smash.
Yep.
Oh, this is Caps' god. Okay, all right. Let's go, Caps.
Robin. He's a very popular character.
He is indeed.
Has a very, very distinct feel. He kind of like flexes into warrior and assassin both.
Yep. He started off as a warrior, though. I think they should have just left him in warrior, and then you could have flexed, put him into assassin, and you would have had the stats, the high stats of stamina and defense from warriors while doing DPS from, offensive items and itemizing him that way. Really great way to play him. Probably the best way to play him. Unfortunately, too many people played him that way, so they said, you know what? Let's just make him a jungler, an assassin. People are already doing it. He has the high stats from a warrior, and he's doing a lot of high damage like an assassin. That's not fair.
Nope.
Let's change him roles. And the fun was over. Now he's a squishy. Lame, in my opinion. Can't really last that long in a fight.
Nope.
We can't have good things, man.
He just can't decide.
Yeah. Well, I think he's a character that we
He got exploited. The exploit is over. The fun died when they made him into an assassin or a jungler.
started as a warrior, then moved to assassin, and he kind of kept all of his warrior-like things, so he kind of fits both.
Okay.
They actually changed his stats. They're like, nah. Once he's in an assassin role, all his stats went down to match assassins. Because how are you gonna have? He was gonna be the #1 played assassin, right? He does a lot of damage, doesn't die, and he's tanky. Easy.
Well, today we're going for Ravana. Obviously, some looks at other stuff coming to OB42. We can go straight into game.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Show us our man Ravana. Let me see.
Did not work. First of all.
Ooh, okay. He's got different hair color. It looks a little more grayish. I remember it being just like dark black. Now there's some more silver in it. Like a gray fox. Okay. Anything new here? Let me see. Nothing new in the map. His icon looks the same. Why did they remove the words, the single words on his 3 and his 4? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, the 1 is a slow. The 2, he's CC immune. He does a backflip. The 3 is the fists that he throws. That's a root, and he can heal off of that. And then the 4, his ultimate is basically a Superman punch, like a hero landing. Bam! And here is his passive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every 8 basic attacks, he lands successfully. After the 8th one, he gets a shield around his body. And you'll see it here. And whenever he ults, though, it maxes out. So he's got some dampening in there. Really good. He's looking good, looking clean.
Fix the audio.
This is a Smite 2 French fry. The sequel to Smite. It was just Smite. Smite 1. Smite game, MOBA. Similar to Dota, Dota 2, League of Legends, like that. I personally think it's better because the controls. That's why I enjoy this game so much. I have a lot of love for it. It was all because of the controls and the characters, right? They're all based on mythology from all the different pantheons across the world. So that's why I enjoy it. I enjoy mythology too. So it was a perfect combination of my interests. And now they made it into a second version, which is, I think, better than the first one. And it's going up. So I'm covering this game and I'm going to keep playing it. I got love for it.
Okay. Underway. Here's a little look at Ravana.
Oh, that's a high jump he's got. Interesting. It's still normal as the first iteration. Although here it looks like he jumps way higher. Even though it's just a cosmetic jump. It was high as hell.
He looks amazing.
He does.
One thing I do like is his cape.
Yep. He's got
It's like a cape, really.
He got some changes on his, I don't even know what to call it. Falda? Like skirt thing, whatever it is. The mantle. It looks different than before.
It's like a, I don't know what you call this.
A waistcoat?
Yeah, it's like a
A waistcoat. Yeah, we're all struggling to determine the name of this piece of fabric he's got. Yeah, he's Rama's enemy, so he's supposed to be a villain. Ravana, he's evil. He's on the dark side, and Rama is on the light side. He's the good.
It's like a coat kind
Skirt.
of.
Skirt. Yeah, skirt. Yes.
But yeah,
Skirt.
it's got the physics.
Yo, his footsteps did not have that before.
Nope.
This is new right here. This little, is it part of a new cosmetic thing, or is it just him? Will they announce some new cosmetics? Interesting. He does look clean. His skin was always red. There were some changes on the color fabric here. I don't remember it being like this.
Now that
Awesome.
are very different. But
Lungi or kurta? Oh, that's the name? His hair is longer? Oh, I think so, yeah.
Robin overall he's a pretty faithful port to the original.
Nice. Faithful port means not much was changed.
Nope.
Nor did it really. He had a great kit. He's one of the few melee gods that I'm actually good with, and I enjoy playing.
If you don't know how Robin works,
Super simple and
passive?
easy to use kit. It's straightforward in my opinion.
he has basically a combo.
Yeah, here it is. Chain of Blows. Successful attacks and abilities against enemies add to your combo. Each time combo reaches 8, you gain a shield equal to 7% of your max health, as well as 3% movement speed and 5 strength. I think that's new. This may stack up to 3 times. I think that's new as well. So those are the plus ones he got. Because all I remember was him getting the shield health. I don't remember the movement speed at all.
Nope.
And the strength is for sure brand new. Since they started integrating strength and intelligence into the game. This is new for sure. Movement speed, I don't recall, honestly. It's been 50, 11 years since I learned Ravana and played him. So this is a lot off of memory. The one I do remember is the shield. So, I mean, if you build health, you're going to get a beefy shield. And it stacks up to 3 times. So that's 15% movement speed, which is movement speed, not pathfinding.
Nope.
So this movement speed is going to be for, where is it? For 8, what is the timer on this? I guess there's no timer. So it's during combat and out of combat, you get the full 15% movement speed. You're going to be zooming, man. Holy moly. And then you get 15 strength at max 3 stacks. 21% of your max health is the shield health. Damn. It's pretty beefy, man.
This like mechanic.
Yeah.
Every attack and ability you use, when it hits things, you gain a stack. And when you hit 8 stacks, you get a shield, some strength, and
there it is.
You've got some move speed. That stacks up to 3 times, so you can keep hitting things, get 3 stacks of this. The shield is based off your max health. I believe it's 6% of your max health.
Okay.
Which is less than Smite 1, but his base health is higher than it was in Smite 1. But
And the shield persists as well.
yes, the shield sticks around. It also stacks with like jungle, the jungle camp shields that you can pick up from harpies.
Yeah.
So he can still come out of jungle very shielded.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, you can already come out fucking pre-beefed up, pre-juiced up before you even enter a fight. Holy moly. That's a lot of mitigation you have.
So his passive, basically, every time you hit something, you gain some you gain some buffs.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. Some combo.
In Smite 2, we did change that to pathfinding as well, but
so it's not movement speed?
if you his one, it's called Prana Onslaught. It's a very close range cone. It is high burst damage and it slows.
It looks like a wider cone. Maybe it's like 20% larger. I don't remember it being this large. Pause. It was a lot smaller. Maybe it's 50% larger. Damn. That's a wide cone there.
The slow is actually pretty significant. Is it 40%?
Throw a powerful punch projecting your prana to deal physical damage and slow enemies in front of you by 25% for 2.5 seconds. 10-second cooldown. The mana cost increases. Damage scaling is all strength. Good. Good. He should be only strength. There's no need for him to be hybrid.
Nope.
Or even intelligence.
Nope.
That would be weird. It would make no sense.
Look.
He's a brawler, a melee fighter. Yeah, 25%. Man, that's pretty good. That's nothing to sneeze at, people.
Nope.
25% for 2.5 seconds. And he's a melee character. So he can stick to you. And if you jump, he can just ult towards you. It's a leap he's got.
I forgot.
40%? I was like,
no, yeah, I said it and then I thought about it. I'm like, no, that's cuckoo. That's way too slow. But it's 25% slow. You punch. It does a pretty big burst of damage. Resets
that was
your
them,
hit
not
chain.
me.
Yeah.
Everybody you hit with it gives you a combo stack. So you're hitting a jungle camp at 3.
Damn, everybody you hit? Oh my lord. It's crazy.
It's just a short, low cooldown, high burst damage ability.
Yeah.
Does quite a bit of damage against squishies. Your 2 is it does a couple things. So it's a
Yep. This is the key points of mastering Ravana, right? Being able to time and decide when to make yourself CC immune, because it's very, very brief. I think it's like half a second, somewhere around there. It's very, very short.
ranged hit. It's a ranged projectile, but while you're using it, you do like a backflip kick.
Yeah.
And you are CC and damage immune during that.
Yeah, completely.
So while you're doing your flip, nobody can hit you with anything. You
Yep.
can get out of CC. You can get out of pretty much anything, any threat that's coming at you. So very, very useful on an assassin. Also very useful on a warrior. He lets you get in and stay in a fight.
You can see the health bar not being affected because he's completely damage immune.
Like Herc is coming at you to dash you. No, you just ignore it.
Very, very strong.
Keep on whoever you're trying to fight.
Yeah.
Your 3.
Oh, it's 1 second.
Damn it. Is a line projectile. In Smite 1, this would stop on the first god hit.
Yes.
It does not do that anymore. It goes.
What? It doesn't. It keeps going? So it just roots every consecutive god that gets hit? Because it would stop on the first god hit and then root him.
Through.
And you heal.
So this is his +1.
Oh, it's only the first god that gets hit that gets rooted. Whoa, what was that? Some grabby hands there going on.
One of the first ones rooted?
Yes.
Okay.
So
in my head, I was like, wait, it's going to root from distance too?
I was thinking that too, Hindu. Okay, glad that it's only the first enemy hit that gets rooted. Because if all these get hit, dude, if you just stack up in front of a Ravana and he just gets all y'all, yeah, it's a crazy outplay from there.
So in Smite 1, it hit the first god hit and rooted them.
Yep.
And healed off 3 minions. So if you hit 3 minions in a god, you get 4 heal.
It's a 1 second root. Yeah. Heal for 50 from the first enemy god and the first 3 minions hit. So it's capped at 50 then, huh? Damage scaling, 70% strength. The heal scales up from 60 all the way to 50 at max rank. Okay. Short cooldown. Oh, like a medium one, actually. 10 seconds. Not bad. 10-handed Shadow Fist. Pretty cool name.
How it works now is you heal and root the first god hit, but it goes through and you can still hit the minions behind them.
Gotcha.
So this lets him solo lane a lot better.
Sure.
He can. You can't easily like just block his sustain and
damage.
his damage. Also, you stack combo for it, so it's a pretty good combo stacker.
Oh, damn, for real, yeah.
Pretty good laning now.
Awesome. Okay.
Damn, so now you can for real put him in both lanes, both jungle and as a solo laner. Back in the warrior position. Ooh, I think that's gonna be the best place for him. Although he's gonna be doing a lot of damage, so I mean, if you're a jungler, you'll probably prefer him in that role anyways. I prefer frontline support solo, and I like that role.
Clear
for
buff,
him.
sustain buff, very, very strong +1 actually. It doesn't necessarily sound like it. And then he's got his ult.
Yeah.
His ult is a ranged leap. That when you land, you gain a mitigation.
Oh my, there it is. There it is. The Superman punch, or the hero's landing, however you want to call it. Pretty cool, unique leap you've got. I like it.
Shield. So everybody does a percentage less damage to you. This starts at 10% and scales up to 30.
Damn, look at that. There's that dampening, or mitigation, I should say. Damage, 500 is the max, 110% strength. The buff lasts for 5 seconds, and you do 10% increased damage. Okay. So he has 2 CC immune abilities. And if you get beads, that's 3 cleansing options for you. Holy moly! So if you use beads, you got your 2 and your ult. If you use your ult and your beads, you only got your 2. Your 2's gonna come back up the fastest though. So that's the one you'll be using the most.
And it's a 5-second buff. So you go in, you have a pretty big mitigations buff. Just infight, right?
Yeah.
If you hit an enemy god, they get a debuff that lets you do more damage to them.
Which is the purple.
Yes. So.
Oh, that's new. I don't remember that being a thing at all.
Nope.
Interesting. So you do 10% increased damage. If you hit a god. And then you have ways to stick to them. Oh, or have them stick or be in your area so they don't get away.
They take 10% more damage when you hit them.
Okay, and you can hit multiple targets with that at the same time, I'm guessing, yeah?
Yeah, you can. So you can have 10% bonus damage on both of them.
Damn!
And you're taking 30% less damage on them.
Yeah, 30% from
that is
both.
basically Robin's kit. It's pretty simple.
I do love the ult animation. Honestly, like that's one of the things.
Yeah, we did change the ult animation quite a bit. He actually has a punch now. In Smite 1, if you like watch his ult, he kind of just winds up a punch and then falls to the ground. We added a punch to that. We added some impact.
Hey, yeah, it feels great now.
A little bit of a shake and some impact burst effects. So
yeah,
looks very different.
That's a great ult.
It does.
Than it used to.
For sure.
Yeah, Ravana is a great character, man. Enjoyable to play as. Great, easy to use and understand kit. He's got great synergy within himself between his basics and his abilities to get his passive up so you can get the shield. Great
That's
character.
Robin. He's a pretty simple kit, but he's like a pretty beloved kit. I didn't want to really mess with the flow that much.
I think that's part of the problem, isn't it? Because like there's so many people are used to how he played.
Yeah, he is very well liked by the people who like him. So he's like one of our like premier assassins. He's also a very good assassin in Smite 1. Yeah, still. So.
Yep. Once they converted him to assassin, man, his damage went up. Even though his base stats went down from a warrior to an assassin, people didn't care.
Nope.
They're like, nah, man, I'm doing a lot of DPS and I'm having fun. So it was a win. That's why he's a great jungler.
Didn't want to mess with him too much, but did give him some ability to lane a bit better. And even outside of lane, it's still useful to be able to hit people with your 3. So
100%. A little bit more to that. So that's great. That's a little look at Raven. He'll be available on PTS. We have the aspect as well. Can I just switch
tomorrow?
To it?
What's his aspect going to be like?
Have to change because it has a passive meter swap. fun.
Alas.
A half
A
an hour.
passive
Spoilers,
meter
the passive
swap.
changes a little bit.
Dun, dun, dun.
What?
So yeah, what was the goals with the aspect then? I guess we can.
So aspect, I just wanted, again, with characters that like flex roles really easily and people playing different roles, it's kind of hard to just be like, well, we're just gonna make an aspect for the role that they don't play. Like that kind of feels a little silly. So this is one of the like sort of playstyle shifts. He's basically making sacrifices to gain his own different bonuses.
Okay.
It'll make sense as it goes, but basically with this aspect, the idea is...
Oh, the passive meter didn't update.
Whoa! Why does he have his face on his ultimate? What the heck?
Why didn't
I bear with me. I was trying to be cheeky.
Oh,
I didn't realize the
try
passive
and-
and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess he goofed. Didn't do goofed.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
restart real quick, guys, and get us into this. Bear with me. So yeah, the idea of this is kind of it's combo-esque.
Yes, so it plays a little bit more with combo. Also, the idea was trade a little bit of mobility for a lot higher damage and like buff potential. So you are a bit more powerful. You trade your leap though for it, and the leap is very good. So he's gonna get. I think you could play it like solo.
DPS fiends might like it.
You could play it jungle.
Okay.
He's gonna have a harder time getting in on people. So you might want to be a bit tankier, but yeah, he could go on either role really.
Okay. So he's going to be really much get in there and can't really get out, which he
does.
He wasn't always going to use his ult like that, but he could. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still
we
learning.
almost
Okay.
okay.
Sorry.
It takes a while. With
Keep buying time for me, boys. That's what he's saying. Buy time
Yeah, it's
for
better
me.
to go over it while we're looking at it, so I don't want to throw too much out there.
Spoilers.
What I changed,
Don't
but
spoil it.
Seeing if there was any questions we can answer while we're waiting. Can Ravana ult mitigations overcap the 40% mitigations?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think he's taking final damage and mitigating 30%.
Did the ult radius change from Smite 1, or is it the same?
It's the same, I believe.
the same?
So Smite 1, Ravana's something I realized while we were making Ravan is that a lot of his targeters were just cheating. They were just not accurate.
Okay.
He hit a little outside of his range.
Oh, damn. That means he got like a nerf, basically. If he was hitting outside of his range, now it's just going to be on the range. So that's a reduction, which would be a nerf considerably.
So we tried to make those a bit more accurate to their correct radiuses. So he should be fine.
So it
might look a little bigger,
but it
but
probably
it is
reflects
actually
the
hitting
same
the same
actual
spot,
size.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Cool.
What are those numbers about? I'm in. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
I don't understand what I'm looking at, but
Good.
why would you say good? That's crazy.
Good.
What the? It looks like a jackpot lotto combo thing right here. Is he Moe Shishigawara? Moe Sushigawara from Bleach? Is he the Fullbringer? Moe? A slot machine. Yes, brother. Thank you. Is he Moe?
Okay, I see 3 zeros now.
Yes.
The heads have disappeared.
First things first, combo doesn't just immediately give you bonus shield and movement currently. So you don't just immediately get free shield and movement.
Right.
Your combo does stack up to 999 now, right?
999?
That's why there's 3 digits. If you all
999. Oh, he's a German. Oh dear lord.
So it is 3 digits because it can stack up to 999 if you would like it to.
Would a game even last that long though? Honestly, maybe if you make a custom, you can force it to go that high and see what happens. Although in a real scenario, I don't think it ever goes to 999.
Nope.
Could you even get to 999 in a game of Smite realistically, chat?
You probably could. I mean, you just
I was up to like 200 something,
Okay.
I think, in today's game.
So what are these stacks giving me?
Damn.
So
But 900 though, I don't know. You'd have to be like goofing off or actually really, really good. Like both teams have to be like a nail biter game for him to go to 999. But it's not gonna be like that.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't think so.
currently, nothing.
Okay. What a great aspect. I love this. Okay.
So
Hey, just increase the stacks to get nothing.
So, where this aspect really changes him,
Okay.
is his ult.
Okay.
Obviously it's totally the icon is obviously very different, right? It's just it's fully
Just his
icon.
face. Yeah.
It's his face, yeah.
If you hit your ult, hey, look, you get a little aura. You're a little empowered looking.
Okay. Okay.
And you've got
Can I
three
cancel that? I
different.
can cancel that. Okay.
You've got
Oh shoot, yeah! Oh my gosh, you have 3 different abilities now. What the deuce? What is this? This is exciting. This is new. What the heck?
look,
They're
your
all
abilities same icons but different colors.
Sure. Yeah. What a great aspect.
Your aspect, when you ult, you get access to basically empowered versions of all your abilities.
Okay.
They do bonus things. Using them gives you a 12% health shield.
I can't jump while I'm in this form. I'm so upset. Go on.
You can't what?
I can't jump.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Frustration.
I can't jump no more. No! I wonder if the radius or range of these abilities will be increased as well. That would make sense if they did. I'm curious, man. What the heck?
So, when you use them, you get a 12% health shield, and they all do something different.
Okay.
But also, secondarily, if you're I think just for the
So you can activate it whenever you want, it seems. Your ult, it doesn't have a cooldown.
Nope.
So that means it'll have to be based off of your combo. Because you have to use something. There's a cost for this to be on, or even use these. So whenever you use one, I think this is gonna go down. I think that's gonna be the payment, because there has to be a payment system here. You can't just have this ult that doesn't cost you any mana, doesn't have a cooldown, and then you get access to 3 empowered abilities and have it for free.
Nope.
That's not good. It's unrealistic. So there has to be a payment for this to work how it works.
passive, get yourself to 50 combo.
Sure. No problem. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
There we go.
Hey,
Combo
yeah,
buff.
so you've got a combo buff available.
Okay.
Combo buff.
So basically, when you
Yeah.
fire off your ult and you're 50 combo or above,
Yeah.
Any ult ability you use consumes all your combo.
Okay.
However much you move. So if you ult and then use an ability, you gain a buff, and it's a 10-second buff.
So just use them one? Yeah.
Each ability has a different buff.
Okay.
So your one, I guess we can just fire it right now.
Sure.
So
A flurry? A flurry of slows and damage. Although the slow probably won't be stacking.
Nope.
It's more than likely just going to be one application, and then the damage is what's going to continue. So one ability does consume all of your combo, which makes sense. That's the payment. I was right.
your one,
What?
What? How did he get more? What the
yeah, sick.
Okay.
So your one fires off.
I'm E Honda all of a sudden. Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what else
so
you
your
can do?
one
5
fires
hits?
off 4 extra hits of your Prana Onslaught.
Right.
5
They do
total.
50% damage each. So
200% extra damage
it's really
Okay.
300% damage.
or 3.
Right.
And you can auto attack while you're channeling. You should be able to. Yeah, you can auto attack while you're channeling the extra one. So your first one you can't, but your follow-up you can.
It's a
auto-attack.
channel, dude. Crusher is gonna go hard on this. Echo might go hard on this. Yeah, especially with the new echoing items. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy. Woo! Pen, he's gonna go hard, man. He's gonna hit hard. Pause.
The timing also, you can like 1-4-1-1, pretty close to it. So you can put out a lot of damage if you are comboing your regular one with your 4-1.
Yeah, you could like you can like 1-4-1, and you will do quite a bit.
I didn't do that well. Intentionally,
you
I was too busy stacking. That's fine. Okay.
But
so that's my one.
So you're one. That's your one. Your two.
So you can do like 1-4-1, 1-4-2, 1-4-3, 2-4-2, 2-4-3, and 3-4-3. You actually combo with your kit, dude. That's genius. I like that. Holy moly, that's crazy. Like an actual combo.
Yeah. You will do 3 kicks.
3.
They're a bit faster
What?
than the first one, right? But your damage immune and CC immune during the whole thing.
You needed more immunity,
Yeah,
Cap?
man.
More?
Of course it did.
And then you still have your regular.
Yeah, you can still use your regular one.
So you can like 2-4-2-2 if you want to.
Okay.
So
Holy
you get
moly.
a very long immunity. Throw 3 fire 3 projectiles out.
Yeah.
The combo buff for this is plating and damage. You get. Oh, I should also mention how these buffs work. These are based off your combo. So if you have 50 combo, you get a buff. With your 1, it gives you strength. You get 0.5 strength per combo point you spent. So if you have 900 combo, you are gaining 900 stack. Like, it takes 900 stacks and gives you 0.5 for each of them. So you will just have 450 strength.
Okay.
If you do that. Your 2 gives you plating and dampening. It gives you 0.2 plating and dampening per combo.
50% movement speed. Damn.
And then you've got your 3.
My 3. Well, I'm scared of. Is this
Tenacity?
You might actually want 2 targets.
It's the least scary? Thank goodness. Okay. This is the first 2.
So your 3 still fires in a line.
Yeah.
If you fire it, it comes back to you. You boomerang it. So it does all the
and it roots the same target again.
damage again. It also resets.
Oh my gosh. 2-second root then. He has the longest root in the game, I think.
The root?
Yeah, when it hits its max distance, it resets to 10 CC and heal off of. So you can get double the heal, double the root.
Okay.
Double the heal and the root. So that's 100. 100 you'll be healing off of.
This buff is that each combo point you spend gives you 1% lifesteal. So
more healing then. Never mind.
you can get a lot of lifesteal off this if you fire it. Very, very good sustain if you can fire it or sustain. So
this is your ability. I'm about to die. Nah, 3-4-3 again. Oh, Bungie 3-4-3. Holy moly! Goodness gracious! But you have to have a lot of your combo stacks up to make the extended lifesteal beneficial for you. And like 1 lifesteal item, you have the Reaper though. You guys will have the Reaper. That's a pretty good lifesteal item for junglers. Golly, that's crazy. Dude, they cooked with this one. They cooked. I like it.
Okay. Taking some damage.
yeah, there's some real big buffs here. I think a lot of people might be like, holy, that means I can get 500% lifesteal. And it's like, yes, you can.
Okay.
500% lifesteal. Golly, man. Hey, yo, ring the bell, man. You can just full heal off of one freaking hit. That's why I'm saying it's the ability. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Golly! Oh, it rang the same time as mine. Hey, let's go! Holy moly! You get no leap though. Honestly, I think even though you sacrifice the leap, I think this might be more fun than the base kit. I think. I have to test them out and play them myself. Do I want to sacrifice the leap to get the bonus buffs from hitting my combos and the extra abilities? I get no leap though. I mean, but if you want to have a leap, you can just use the Ragnarok's Wake item, and you just turn into a stone and there's your leap there.
That's just the thing I'm letting you do.
But his limitation is...
But you have to have built up the combo stacks, and then you do use them when you use your ult. And the other thing worth mentioning is that your ult does have like a short ultimate cooldown. It's like
it has
50
like 40,
seconds? Or
I think it's 45 seconds.
45 seconds. So it's not like you'll be able to use...
Never mind. So they're using hacks right now. They have the dev cheats on, so it will have a cooldown. Okay, there we go. So no zero cooldown.
Nope.
Okay, that makes sense.
3 of these enhanced abilities kind of back
Glad
to
I
back
wasn't
or
bugging.
anything. This is like an ult level cooldown, a short ult cooldown.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can get this buff. They can be very significant buffs. Also,
sheesh, golly, 500% lifesteal though. Is anyone gonna get it? I don't know. Oh, 007. Hello, James Bond. James Ravana Bond.
you do lose your engage, which is a lot.
That's my... What are you talking about? That's my engage. Right?
Yep. Golly, man.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
Very, it can be very, very, very potent, but also it's way harder to get in as a...
Yeah, so it feels like you're going
You have to have blink. If you're going to go with this aspect. Blink will be mandatory. It will be necessary if you want to engage. If you just want to walk up to the enemy, you'd have to do it sneakily. Or you could go in with like an Apollo. Or who else takes people with you? Horus? You'd have to be with a Horus to help you cover that distance.
You know, sit in the jungle with this.
Or Charon, Lord Ain's cousin. You go in with his ship. You have him engage for you. Be the transport vehicle for yourself, and then you just pop out and bow, 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 bow. Just machine gun everybody with your 1-4-1. Dude, Polly's gonna go hard, or Hydra's. It's gonna go hard on him. So is Crusher. Oh my gosh.
Stack up, beating up things as much as you can, get your stacks online, and then look for a play around a combo. You know? Yeah,
so you're gonna have to have at least 50 combo at all times before you go and use the ult version of your extra abilities, because you won't get the buff unless you hit 50, right?
Going in with engage. Okay.
Can I just ban the enhanced one over and over? It is on the 45-second cooldown for the ult as a whole.
Yeah,
so every
correct.
45 seconds, you can use one of the enhanced abilities
and
as your ultimate.
You don't need 50 combo to do it, but you don't get a buff if you're not above 50 combo.
Yeah.
You will get the health shield, but that's it. So.
He seems really interesting. I'm excited to see people play around this, try and find the right builds.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be a case of, you want to do a ton of damage and go in and nuke, but you may need to be a little bit tankier to get there in the first place.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like a glass cannon. He's like the definition of the glass cannon now. Because if you just try and walk up to an enemy, you'll get shot down before you even reach them, since you lost the leap. That's why you'll need combat blink or some other form to get you to cover the distance so you can engage.
Almost, still get some engage. So. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which one I hate more, the E-Honda or this. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah,
He's got 4 of them.
I will say
Four.
the 1 and the 2 feel really, really good.
Yeah.
I didn't find myself wanting to use the 3 very often, but there were a couple times where it,
Yeah.
you know.
Basically, how I
Yeah, the 3 is like your oh shit ability. When you're about to die, you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. 3, 4, 3. Boom. Other than that, you're just gonna be using the 1 and the 2 for the most part. Unless you want to use a 3 for a root or the enhanced 3, but I think that'd be a waste. You just use a regular 3 for that.
thought of it is that the 3 is probably the best buff per point, but it's probably the worst, like, just ability use.
Yeah.
Like, if you like ability per ability, it's gonna probably do less for you in a fight. But you
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
get a way better buff for those hits again.
That's crazy, though. Awesome. Well, that's
Golly, dude, just 3. You get 4 with the original one. 3 bonus hits from your 1. 3 bonus invulnerable CC immune 2s. So that's a total of 4. And then 500% lifesteal if you make it to 999. Sheesh. Golly, that's crazy.
look at Ravana. He'll be available on PTS, I believe.
That was a great showcase for both his base kit and his freaking aspect. Golly, that was crazy. I'm excited. His aspect will drop on Friday. We'll just have base Ravana tomorrow.
Later today?
Yes, later today.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah. I don't exactly know when, but so, you know,
Holy
probably
moly,
what happened
man.
is chat will say something before
Yeah.
the show ends going, it's live. So
Yeah.
we'll keep an eye on that.
Sheesh.
We can move on to have a look. Is it Mastery?
Yeah, let's take a look at his Master Pass.
Yeah.
And while you're looking at that, I will let everybody know that Ravana's Race to Radiant will be the first week of the update, right? So it'll be August 25th through September 1st if you want to
tomorrow.
participate. And then the second half of the update will be
Starting
Medusa's Race
tomorrow.
to Exalted, September 1st through September 8th. I will say the Race to Exalteds have had a lot less participation than the Race to Radiant, which makes sense. The new god, people are excited. A lot of people just want to get the new god to, Mastery 10. So if you are like not participating in the Race to Exalted because you think it's going to be like this crazy race and you're probably not going to get rewards, if you do it, you will probably get rewards given the number of people that are doing it right now.
Yeah.
Until next week when we mention this, we're like, don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's-
So like
Very,
Race to
very
Radiant,
few.
we're pretty much always giving out, more people are finishing it than the number of rewards that we're giving out by not a ton, but by some, right? But if you are finishing the Race to Exalted, you're pretty much getting stuff. So as of right now, could always change if it becomes more popular.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's have a little look.
Depending
at
on the god.
And I will very quickly
go ahead.
mention, there was an issue on Race to Odin. Some of the rewards are still being distributed on that. It was a issue with how we were tracking it internally. We do still have the results, and that will be addressed. So don't worry.
Gotcha. I think that's
Damn, here's Ravana. He's looking cool, man.
one thing that's coming with these Race to Radiance now. Everyone are exalted as well. People are like, where's my rewards?
Yeah.
But they are coming.
Yep, it can take a day or two, and that one was just a different issue.
Yeah, something I totally forgot.
Yo, he looks sick. He looks way better than he did in Smite 1. I like it. Hopefully they port in his Broly skin. Because I got the Broly skin in Smite 1 and I want it to be in Smite 2 again. Broly. So allegedly that way there's no issues, right? It looks like Broly. That's why I call it the Broly skin. It's not Broly though.
Nope.
Just want to make that clear.
Mention is his passive icon. Which
All right, you
can't
guys,
see it now,
you're
but
about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget, you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
All right, cool. Thank you, Charlie.
Just the head that's on like his wrist and his legs now. So if you turn
this
mask,
is
yeah, because before it was kind of a weird looking like face.
Yeah, it was
that
kind of like,
had, like a
maybe
gold
rather,
thing
maybe
around
not.
it.
Yeah.
We changed it to be the actual faces on him.
Oh.
Here's a little look at Ravana. First of all, we'll get where was the clap? I just saw it. And then
There he
Shadow.
is.
There he is.
Shadow Ravana. Damn, he looks
There as
cool.
always. You'll additionally
Pretty
get the
gangster.
clap emote. Alongside objectives destroyed, god assists,
Assists.
amped up kills. Number of gods killed by Ravana while under the Mystic Rush debuff effect. Okay. The Onyx variation. Very cool.
Ooh, he looks clean. Onyx Ravana.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, he looks
the
sick.
opal. How does he look?
When was the opal?
He looks sick, man. He actually looks good. I'm glad they changed his skin tone to this lavender-ish light purple, and they didn't keep it red. If they kept it red, he would have looked goofy. It just would not have matched at all.
Nope.
In my humble opinion, right? Holy moly. And they changed his hair to just be all platinum or silver. He's got wisdom.
Oh, he's purple.
Opal's always good.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
love that he's purple.
He looks freaking
great.
cool. I like that.
Then we have the Raging Demon King. This was something I was talking about on Friday.
Everybody
Oh
kind of
my.
expected this, I think.
Hey, what is that from Tekken or Street Fighter?
That looks cool.
I don't know where
Awesome.
that move is from.
Raging Demon King. Then we also have the Wave emote.
Hello.
Alongside the Demon King title, the God Kills, the Ravana Mastery Badge,
Ravana.
alongside the Radiant version.
Ooh, he's got Goldilocks.
Yeah, Radiant Robin.
Oh, a gold mustache. Okay. Ladies, there you go. Pick your favorite hair color.
I will say, I think these
Blonde, platinum, silver, white wolf style, or the standard black.
the capes, the whatever you call the butt capes,
Uh-huh.
those
The butt
But-
capes.
Butt capes. Ha! Butt capes. Okay.
But
What do we call
capes.
the butt, the butt capes.
Yeah, okay.
Damn, he's got beefy arms, paws. He's got boulder shoulders. His triceps are well defined. He's got massive forearms. My man hits the gym. Let's go, brother. Hell yeah.
I believe that those do actually have like different materials, but they just aren't working in dev today.
Okay.
So if you're wondering why those look like the base one, I'm pretty sure that was just an issue with today's dev build, and
Gotcha.
those will match the.
Where do I buy a butt cape?
We also have the Furious Demon. Card
Butt
effect is
cape.
not available right now, but as always, it's one of the last things we get through, and you'll get the diamonds as always as part of completing this track.
I like his
Let's have a
bows. They're
look
pretty
at
cool.
Ravana's Mastery
Yeah,
badge.
Ravana.
Ravavan. I don't know. Ravavan.
Yep.
Ravana.
Sweet.
Robin.
Okay, so we've got. You want to look at the skins first, and then we can talk about other stuff?
Oh, baby, yeah.
Yeah.
That's we're in game, right?
Yeah, brother. I want to see the skins.
Okay, let's do it.
Who's coming up next?
Do you want to do? Let's look at. So there's 3 new travelers coming this update that are part of the Dark Tapestry event.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Neath Grim Omen?
Pact?
Grim Pact. Sorry, Grim Pact. Saga.
Dark Tapestry.
Dark
Bayonetta
Tapestry
Neath.
is the name of the event overall.
Yes.
So, do you want to look at the East Shell one first?
Sure.
So
Oh,
East Shell will be
Lizzo.
getting a
Okay.
skin in this update, which is called Marine
This is great.
Maiden.
I like this.
Yeah,
Ooh. I like the color palette here. It looks really good. I like the blue and the greens. Although she does look kind of goofy in the card art with all this crazy in highlighter blue makeup. That's just me.
it's
Yeah,
kind
look at
of
her.
one of our like glimmer line of skins, which is we're
I
kind of
like the
taking
designs on the dress.
the
Quite
base
unique. I like them.
god and giving them a little bit extra, and I think it looks pretty sweet.
Oh, the
I think
staff
that
looks
these all
cool,
look,
too.
Look really cool with these
It
kind
changed.
of moving textures on them.
You'll get the Rainbow Guardian title with
Yeah.
this alongside.
Goes well with your
It does with my
Oh,
rainbow serpent award
that.
skin.
Yeah.
Award
which looks
skin.
great.
looks great.
Google Con,
there's
is that
also
your
a
head,
effect
buddy?
on
I
it.
don't
Yeah,
know.
Rainbow Explosion.
Rainbow Explosion.
Wait for it.
Kill
Doesn't
that
go on the
low
first
key.
one,
Get him!
I've got to do it again.
Hey, get him!
Swear it's the second one. There you go. Feathers.
Oh, the feathers. Her
Little
feathers.
And additionally,
That's
you'll
pretty
get
cool.
the infernal threads as part of the
I like
event
it.
to make sure you can get the extra awards too. With this X-Shell
Yep.
made.
Get out of here, Loki.
Next, we have one of my favorite Jing Chen skins making its
I
triumphant
think
return.
it's-
A lot of people's.
Jinx, sir.
I love this skin.
I do.
so
I
much.
also love the burger, but this one.
Hey, let's go. The Gecko Squad is back. Yes. Woo. Oh my gosh, look. Look at Elma. He's a cute little gecko with his gecko pals here. Oh, this is a great skin. I forgot about this one. Oh, and it comes in with different colors. Ooh, that one looks cool. This one looks like an axolotl almost. Oh, that's awesome.
So good.
He's amazing.
Gecko Gladiator. This is one of those skins that takes us a little bit extra time to do because it does have unique animations and rigging and whatnot, but we just love this skin so much. We really wanted to bring it over for everybody. Yeah,
it's
it
cute,
looks
man.
amazing.
It's adorable.
In Smite 2. You know, it looked great in Smite 1. It looks even better in Smite 2, I think. We've got some sweet prisms to go with it too.
War paint.
The war paint.
That one looks cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like this next one.
The bone.
Oh, it's kind of like the spirit themed lineup.
Bony Spirit.
yeah.
I love this one. Yeah.
Ooh, I think that one might be the best. I like it. Bony
So good.
Spirit.
Okay, Bony Spirit. And last but not least,
Coral Shell. Oh, the coloring on this one is great.
amazing.
You also got kind of that like pearlescent kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
I see on the
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Ah,
Pretty cool.
there's
Also
a gecko
geckos.
yawned. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's freaking cute. Scout geckos.
Scout geckos. It's his
Hey.
own.
Oh, it's the blue shell from freaking Mario. The blue shell of Doom.
It's so good.
Yeah, two little geckos poking out.
Additionally, you'll get the infernal threads
Oh, I think they're supposed to be shoulder pads, but they look like the blue shell from Mario.
as part of this too. So, yeah, Gecko Gladiator Jingten is back.
Yeah.
One of my favorite voice packs too.
And then one more new skin coming as part of this.
Who else?
We have Medusa Everbloom.
Medusa?
The collection of prisms that go with that.
Oh my gosh! Do I have a sound effect for that?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yeah,
Yeah, that brother's starving.
yeah, brother. That's right. He is starving. Everbloom Medusa. Hell yeah, brother.
I said, give me a hell
Yeah. Oh, what did they do to this one? Oh no, the second one. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
The blue.
Yeah, so
Absolutely gorgeous. She kind of reminds me of the I think it was called Aquamarine, that movie with the Kaylee, the mermaid movie. This reminds me of her. Of that mermaid movie. She's got red head, green eyes. Let's go. Let's go. Say less. Right, brother? Yeah. She looks fantastic.
beachy sort of take on a Medusa skin. And
I love the background,
some of the
too.
prisms have different hairstyles, which is kind of
This one
interesting.
for sure.
So,
Yeah, I see. Short head version.
Ugh. No, brother. Why? Why? Facts, brother. Facts.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this? You just gave her the fucking feminist chop. Ugh. Ugh.
This is the Golden Iris.
Does
version.
not look good.
Awesome.
The tail looks fantastic though. My only issue is the freaking hair. You just destroyed it. Oh, golly, man. Could have just tied up in a bun or something. Nah, they just wham, chopped it all off.
Yes. Blue Lotus.
Yeah, let's go. This is what I like to see. Blue Lotus. Ooh, look at her bow. I like the flowers. They look great. Great color palette too. The dark hues here that they used, I approve. I like it.
These are very pretty.
They're very well done. I think
Yo,
they're
her
just,
skin, her scales, I should say. Her scales look fantastic.
like, you know,
I kind of
that.
like these better than her mermaid skin.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Honestly.
Quite beautiful indeed.
Tiger Lily.
Ooh, Tiger Lily, another redhead. Let's go. This is more like fall, autumn-y is what it seems to me. Haley from the originals is the mermaid in the Aquamarine movie or Vampire Diaries. Haley. Haley. Haley, the wolf girl, right?
Yes.
She's aquamarine.
Yes. And that's really cool. It's almost like a
Oh my god, it's koi fish ish. This is a beautiful tail here. The scales look fantastic. Excellent job, everybody involved with this skin. But yeah, the wolf girl, Elijah's girl. Ah, okay. Ah, she's the mermaid girl. Oh, she is the mermaid in Aquamarine. Oh shit. I thought it was another blonde-haired Kaylee. Unless she has blonde hair. I just remember a blonde-haired Kaylee and being the mermaid.
koi fish,
Yeah, the koi
kind
fish
of thing.
style. I see
That's
that,
really cool.
Yeah. Looks
Yeah.
really good.
Beautiful.
I the internal threads in this
Triple
alongside the Everbloom announcer pack.
Pentakill! Ah,
Yeah.
that enemy's no longer a problem.
And there's also
Lily
Lily
Pond.
Pond Recall. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, oh, that's cool.
Pond Lily. Oh, lovely.
Ethereal,
so if you already
majestic,
own the Dark
fantastical.
Tapestry event, you will get all
I
three
like
of these.
it.
Just
All three are great. This one is okay. It's almost there. It's almost there.
when you log in already.
If she
'cause you
didn't
bought it,
get the chop, oh god damn it! If she didn't get the hair chop, she would have looked great. I would have had no issues with it.
Nope.
They just chopped her fucking hair though, man. Nah.
if you're
Never do this,
collecting,
ladies.
you know,
Never
just kind of the
ever
travelers you
go
want
full
to.
chop.
You know, these are all available just
Nope.
for direct purchase if you want to buy them. And then you do
It's
get
awful.
that dark tap.
Her bow looks great though. I like it. It's a lot more woody. There's more wood elements to it. See, the snakes are wood, more leaves, more naturey.
Tapestry event currency
just don't
to
like
unlock some of the collection
hair.
rewards along the way.
The
If you you know, like the Horus skin, I think is the first one that's out as a collection reward. So I think if you buy any traveler as part of this event, plus you get the two.
There's
free,
3 of them.
currencies,
Oh,
then
3
you'll get
mermaids.
the Horus traveler
okay.
too, which is pretty cool.
So she's
So
one
that's
of them.
Raven, his aspect, his pass, the race to Radiant for Raven.
We do
and
have
Medusa
one other skin in this
skins.
update.
There is.
Yeah, there's a
4.
Jump Shop skin in this update.
It's on the way.
For,
the Twitch
for
drop.
Ishtar.
Let me find it real quick for you.
Oh yeah, this one. I've been waiting on this one. This one's been in the game for
It's been in the game for a
our
Don't
version of the
tell them
game
that. They're like,
for a
"Why
bit.
Excuse me.
Just making sure I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to. And here we go. A little look at the Rose,
Oh, Rose Warrior.
Will be
Yeah.
available.
Wasn't this already a Twitch drop though? I could have sworn it was. And I could have sworn I got it. It looks great though. Still a great skin. I love the black wings.
I like
Yeah,
that
the
one.
glow there. Yeah, it's really
Looks really good. Rose will be
Damn,
available
she's
as a Twitch
thick.
drop. That'll generally start on the Saturday after the update.
Yep.
And
Hey,
for 2
Thursday.
weeks, you'll be able to pick that up. So check
Hey
out that too.
Thursday.
And then we do have one more kind of like content store thing to talk about, and then a bunch of other stuff. If the featured tab for this update, if you go to store featured, we will be repackaging the Susano Stumbleblade skin and its prisms. That was actually the first
Hydrate
prism
up.
skin that we did. If you guys remember,
Hydrate up,
And
people.
we were still trying to figure out how to sell all this stuff.
Is it
So
this one here?
if you go to the special tab,
Cartoony one.
Sorry,
Don't
I
worry.
believe it should be in there.
I want to make sure I don't do anything stupid because
Yep,
I
yeah.
have a bit.
So now we bundled it all together into one collection, so
Nice,
you can
okay.
get the skin with all the prisms, and then we've also added some other stuff there. There's a new title, which is Stumbling
Excuse me.
Warrior, and then there are prisms
Stumbleblade.
of the jump stamp that kind of go with some of the other colors of the skin as well. If you own any of the parts previously, you'll get a discount on this if you want to get the last few things. But yeah, this is mainly just
Suzy
meant to be
people.
a easy
There you
way
go.
to get all of the Stumbleblade variants if you want to do that. So that's the special tab for this update. A few other cosmetic things just to talk through real quick that aren't really purchasable, but we just like giving you guys free stuff. So
Okay.
I'll go through it all.
Let's
okay,
go.
so this one isn't really purchasable or giveawayable, but we have updated Cutesy Badges names to have their for clarity and to align their names with those from Smite 1. We've also added a cutesy drop down to the badge section in the profile area when you're equipping these.
We can sort them better.
So it's easier to find the cutesy badges. And the reason why we did this is because in this update, we are adding 50 cutesy badges to the cutesy chest. So I could read all 50 if you want to, but there's 50
No, I'm
new.
good.
Okay, 50 new cutesy badges that you guys can get in.
He said,
Nope.
Nah, brother, don't do it. We'll be here all day if you do. Is the QT Morgan gonna be back? I really like that one a lot.
The cutesy chest, and you can roll that for classic, or excuse me, for legacy gems if you want to, or also there is the classic cutesy chest in the market, and that has also been expanded to include all of the same badges as in the purchasable version. So there's 92 total cutesy badges now. Previously, I guess there were 42.
Damn.
So
all right,
big expansion.
We'll look at them tomorrow.
We've also expanded the classic skin chest in the market to include all the same skins as the purchasable version from the store. So I guess previously there were some classic skins.
QT Valkyrie's the best one.
Available.
Yeah, that one's great. I like it.
And sorry, I misspoke there. So the classic skin chest. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. And then the market chest. Classic skins have been expanded as far as the Tracker Syndicate event, including Blind Vengeance Nemesis, Devil Punk Dodgy, Oblivion Queen Discordia, yada, yada, yada. We'll put this on the patch notes. But a lot of new skins have been added to those that you can get for free with your daily, with your weekly market chest rolls, or if you want to use legacy gems to roll those chests. Yeah. Okay. That's it for that section. Sorry.
Okay.
Went through that relatively quickly.
There's a lot of stuff.
New systems, new fun stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying
what you got?
Yeah, I was trying to go in game to show this.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll just read through some other stuff then while you're going in game. So we've added the Savage Plus preset.
Savage.
So if you are a Savage Plus controller user, you can now just select a preset and not have to put it in yourself. This goes along with the change we made last patch to better support multi-input presses and do that. So that's a big bonus for controller players.
Got it. I guess that's the program. I don't know.
Game events will now be sent to chat. So, such as you have destroyed the fire giant will now be shown in the chat box, so you can kind of better keep track of game events as they're happening. It's kind of a nice little feed of what's going on.
Yeah. That way you can. There's a history of it.
There's a new setting to auto open character stats in the store. So if you're one of those people that likes having that stats panel just open every time, there's now a new setting that will let you just have that be open by default for every time you go to the store. We have fixed a bug where if you purchased from an item store inventory on Gamepad, it would reset the item focus back to the item list and forget the tier 3 selected item. And we fixed a god token bug in the Wandering Path. Already own all gods wouldn't let players buy more tokens if they own a token. So if you owned a token, you couldn't buy more tokens. Yeah. So a bunch of kind of fixes plus improvements there. There's two other bigger kind of UI things in this update. Are we in game now, or are we?
I'm on reloading the screen.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk through one other thing first. And we'll show this after match. Actually, I don't even know if we can. Because are you on dev?
Yeah.
We'd probably be giving away too much if we looked at this. You'll be able to look at this when you go to PTS. But in the match history, you will be able to see the items that were built in your past matches. So you just click on the match.
We did it, chat.
And then there's two tabs.
Finally. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my. Finally. You don't know how much I've been asking for that and wanting that to be back in the game. I go back in my history and try to see what people built, and it was just never there.
Nope.
Why is it not here? I should be able to see this. Please add this to the game. They finally did it. It only took 11 years. We are here, though. Finally. That's great.
There's the tab that you had previously, and then there's the scoreboard tab. Click on the scoreboard tab. You'll be able to see the items that you picked and hover over them to see the details about the items. So,
yes.
So that is here. So very excited for that. That's been a big community ask for a long time.
Good-ish.
Okay.
He's waiting for him.
All right.
The awkward silence there. Oh my gosh. Movement speed hack.
Sonic. Yep.
So we have a new system in this update, which is I think something that will improve the game. It's not like a huge change, but I think it's one of those continuous improvements, which I'm calling enhanced context ping.
Oh my lord! Look at how fast his movement speed is. 1,997. That's fast as man.
And auto VGS. So now,
auto VGS.
As you remember, early in Smite 2, we added a ping.
Could you imagine how games would be, how hectic it would be if you were able to move that fast? You'd miss abilities because you're going way too fast. Like, oh shoot, I overshot. Okay, you like barely have to move and you hit somebody. If you keep moving like normally, you pass them up. It'd be hilarious though.
Your middle mouse button, right? So you can just middle mouse anywhere to ping, right?
Uh-huh.
Now it will snap to major targets such as gods, towers, titans, gold fury, or fire giant.
Enemy spotted.
And it will automatically
Attack middle tower.
Oh, yo, that's awesome. Yes. Now you don't have to say VBS and then ping the location. You can just use the scroll wheel. Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's great.
Yep.
Automatically play the associated voice VGS line to.
Yes. Oh my gosh, dude, that's gonna be so much efficiency. Because in the middle of a battle or even before you start, you want a VGS, right? But sometimes you misclick and you say something else. And then you try to correct it by putting the correct input letters. And then you mess up again. Oh, I've done that so many times. I'm just like, damn. Kind of wish I didn't have to VGS for like defend here or... there's an enemy here, attack here, you know, basic stuff like that. And now there is. Oh, dude, that's going to be so much. That's a great, great quality of life improvement. I love it.
With that, to make it easier to communicate with your team quickly about what's going on in the game around you.
Yes, because now you don't have to worry about VGSing, attack here, defend here. Now you can just ping, 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 bam, and it's auto. There's no loss of communication there or in translation there at all.
Nope.
In the event that you misinput your VGS, right? Oh, dude, that's great.
So if you ping enemy towers, fire giant, titan, etc., it will play attack the whatever. If you ping a friendly tower, it will play defend the.
Middle lane.
Yeah. If you ping your titan, it will say defend the titan.
Defend the titan.
If you ping an enemy god, it will say enemy spotted.
All those variations. Additionally, there's more stuff on the minimap too, right?
Yeah. So if you ping the minimap,
look how fucking fast he moves, dog. that shit is fucking hilarious, man. He's just zooming.
It has 3 different behaviors.
Yeah.
So minimap already has 3 different ping types. If you didn't know, there's the normal ping.
Yeah.
There's attack ping, which is middle mouse button, and then there's retreat or defend, which is right click. So there's 3 different pings that you already had.
Interesting. I never knew that.
Nope.
I'm gonna come clean. I only knew the first one, the left click ping. You just free mouse, whatever your free mouse button is. Mine is left alt. And you just ping wherever you want to ping, you know? That's what I would do sometimes. I didn't know there was the scroll one middle mouse or even the right click one. That's news to me. Hey, the more you know.
And these also do have controller mappings. They have good sound effects, don't they? Normal ping is going to work.
So that's why the pings would sound different. Ah, yeah, now it all makes sense. Okay.
Exactly how it works now. It won't autoplay anything, nor will it snap. If you attack or retreat defend ping on the minimap, it will autoplay VGS depending on the target. So if you attack ping, it'll play attack the whatever. So you can ping a tower, Yeah.
Oh, bigger tower. Okay.
Yeah.
Big tower.
Attack middle tower.
Yeah.
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 Attack the Titan.
Yeah. So you can just very easily ping the minimap, and it will play the sound, play the VGS already for you.
Damn. So there's another method to ping and communicate with your team. Oh, so then if you right-click the friendlies, it'll say defend. Oh, okay. Yo, communication just changed in the game. Literal game changer here.
If you play the retreat ping, it plays different VGS depending on the thing that you're targeting. So if you ping an enemy god, it says careful.
Defend middle lane.
Oh, with right?
I don't know. I've got to get close to him.
Be careful.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
A friendly god, it will say retreat.
Well, now you just add in for
Sorry.
things here. I don't know.
Like, oh, wait, ninja.
Retreat.
Yeah.
And it even it pings you like, yo, you retreat.
Friendly structure says defend X lane.
Yes, it does.
Defend middle lane. Defend
Yep.
left lane.
And
Defend
Fire
right
Giant and Gold Fury say defend the Fire Giant or Gold Fury.
I don't think they will at the moment because they're not
They're not
spawned.
there.
Just so you guys know.
And lastly,
That's pretty cool.
auto VGS. There are 2 auto VGS that will just play automatically now without you needing to invoke anything.
Okay.
So the first one is if a player sees a ward put down by an enemy, it will autoplay the ping plus the VGS ward here.
Oh, dude, yes. That's great.
So it has to be within 5.
Because whenever I would see someone ward and I didn't have any because I already had 2 wards out, or my sentry was gone, or my Swiffer Sweeper Duster was on cooldown, I would see someone place a ward there. And I'd be like, yo, ward here. And then people would ward like regular. And I'd be like, no, that's not what I meant. Like, place a sentry ward here so we can de-ward their ward. But that was the best way for me to do it. Now it'll do it for me. Like, yo, there's a ward here. Okay. And then you can just go in and type if you want. Sentry
5 seconds
right
of it
here.
being freshly placed down, and you have to have vision of it like being placed, essentially. Just using our default fog of war vision.
Right.
This is restricted to 1 per player, so if multiple people see a ward being placed, it only 1 player's VGS will go through.
Okay.
And then
Good.
If a player deals, you have fun. If a player deals damage to a Gold Fury or Fire Giant via an attack or an ability, so not like AOE's, it will autoplay the VGS for attack the Fire Giant or attack the Gold Fury. This does have a team cooldown of 90 seconds, so it won't spam. But the idea is mainly just to let your team know, hey, I'm doing this thing. You know, this is going on.
Yeah.
Group up,
and,
or
as somebody said in before, Mystical Mail, won't trigger off that. It only triggers off of your own attacks and abilities.
Okay,
so
that's good.
It's really useful.
Yeah.
So quality of life improvements that really do make an impact.
And I think
Hell
also
yeah,
things
for
feel a
real.
lot more like vocal and social.
True.
Like you'll hear a lot more voice lines, I think, through the course of the game being played.
Yes.
And I think that I think people will just be more aware of what's going on and maybe play better as a team.
Yes.
And I think I think it's just going to be a big improvement for the game overall.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. Holy moly. Now there can't be as much confusion as to the VGS calls in game. I think it's going to reduce the amount of confusion there.
And
I think it's great.
the other thing we have to talk about today
W
is
for real.
A general overview of what we're doing for anti-heal and enchanters. Do you want me just to read through this, or do you want to give any preamble, or just go?
I mean, I don't. Is that just the stuff that? Austin,
Yes, what Austin
you can just basically read through it. Then I can add more to it if we want.
Okay, so I'll just read through it first.
It summarizes it well.
Okay. So we're going to be rolling out these changes and updates across the next 2 updates. The first update is going to focus on changes to anti-heal and god healing. The second update will include the Enchanter item pass. In this patch, we will be increasing anti-heal to 40% for both items and god abilities. The intention is for anti-heal to be powerful and generally accessible. With this change, there will also be changes to many gods with healing abilities. The goal with these changes is to fit gods into 3 main archetypes alongside a gradient for abilities based on how much of the ability is focused on healing versus other effects. Archetype 1 is gods that are generally tanky. These gods will have lower base healing with moderate scaling, because scaling incurs a defensive trade-off. So if you're building, if you are just as an example, this is probably not a good example. If you're a Guan Yu, and your healing scales off of int, and you have to build int at the expense of being tanky to have more healing, then that's kind of a trade-off that we're okay with. But you aren't going to have good healing and also be tanky. Okay. Archetype 2, gods with high damage across their kit. They will typically have low to moderate base healing with low to no scaling. These are gods where they have healing in their kit, but it's not intended to have a significant impact on their gameplay. So they have some healing, but they're not intended to be.
Yeah, they're not like healers. It's more people who are like, if it's like incidental healing or like self-sustain kind of thing. So,
and then archetype 3 is gods that are not tanky and do not have high sources of damage across their kit. These gods will typically have moderate to high base healing as well as moderate to high scaling. Within these archetypes, there are still some differences based on the amount an ability is focused on healing, as mentioned above. For example, Chalk Rain Dance will have better healing than Kabrakan Refraction Shield, since more of the ability is focused around healing. Makes sense, right? More of the power budget goes into the healing versus the damage or the other effect that it's having. The pass will also include some changes to better focus some gods and aspects into an Enchanter playstyle, such as Aphrodite and Eset Aspect. Overall, we expect healing to be a bit weaker overall into anti-heal, but for gods that have healing as a main part of their kit to have access to better scaling options to offset the now stronger anti-heal. This should be further supported in the second update, which will include the Enchanter item pass. And that was base Aphrodite, not Afro Aspect. So Aphrodite and Eset Aspect. Sorry.
Afro does not have an aspect.
Yes.
So I think like the basics of what we're doing, especially with Afro, because I know Afro's very talked about. I think with Afro right now, like where we're focusing her right now is we want her to become basically an Enchanter mage. She is losing a lot of damage. She's losing base damage and scaling. And quite a significant amount of it. So I think we took her from like...
I'm fine with it.
She had around
I never even played her DPS.
15% int scaling on her 3's ticks of damage, and we brought that down to like 5. And her base damage also went down. But she is, I believe, her heal scaling, like her heal per tick, we brought both of them up to 7%. So she's getting a decent chunk more healing. She's losing a lot of damage. Back Off got the same thing. Back Off was like a 90% scaling ability. It's now down to 60 on herself and like 20% from an ally. So her damage got taken down quite a bit, but we're bringing up her healing.
I'm fine with it. I don't mind, man.
And we also increased Kiss, the power buff bonus of it. But we removed it from her ult. So when she ults, she no longer gets her own jealousy buff, but jealousy itself is more powerful when it's on her allies. So,
and this is step 1, because obviously we're going to change these healers now and like adjust their scalings. And then we're going to be talking about Enchanter items, which will come into play with this.
This pass is specifically, we want to make a bunch of god changes and a bunch of...
These are growing pains.
So like almost every god that has like significant heals has changed to some extent. But that's like just a preview of like what we're doing. Afro is going way more Enchanter-y. Eset Aspect, we removed like protection scaling on it. It's now int scaling fully, so she's a more squishy. But she has int scaling on her heals, but we didn't make her damage higher for it. Like she no longer has scaling on her damage at all. Raw Aspect getting the same kind of treatment, less damage, more int scaling.
Good. Good, because I see mofos go raw an aspect and then still do a ton of damage. Annoying.
Across the board, a lot of these characters are just we're moving into those kinds of archetypes. We're trying to get the healing portion of it more nailed down. For some, it's probably going to require that they get the enchanter item pass before they start feeling really good.
Sure. Sure.
But we want to get healing and anti-heal out and make people feel that first.
Yeah.
So, because this will affect everybody. It's like, it's not just straight up the healing gods.
Sure.
It is stuff like, we're adding anti-heal. So characters like Pele Aspect, who have a certain amount of healing.
Yup, it's going to be hit hard. Maybe she won't be immortal anymore.
Just going to have less.
They're going to feel
because
it, yeah.
we added anti-heal.
Yep.
And we didn't change their healing much. So,
Fenrir 3 is brutalized, more anti-heal. Acid Spit from Medusa, her 2, more anti-heal there. Oof.
I think like this may be a good question just to real quick kind of give people an idea of like,
go for it.
What is an enchanter, right? So
yeah.
This question, the person asks, why are support aspects getting in scaling though? Will that even work? So the idea of an enchanter is that an enchanter is capable of really supporting their teammate without being a tank, right?
Yeah.
They are able to provide healing and shielding and, you know, potentially other CC and stuff in ways that help their teammates survive more without them being the tank that's doing the surviving in place of their team.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a different form of like granting a tankiness quotient to the team by providing it through the like healing and shielding versus being the frontline tank yourself.
Yeah. It's like the difference between like a melee cleric in D&D versus like a backline sorcerer healer, right?
Sure.
Like it's the backline
I don't know about that. I don't play that, so
Nope.
you right over my dome.
healer versus frontline healer.
Yeah.
Enchanters are more the backline healer. Usually they are more healing and shielding focused and also like ally buff focused. So they're helping their allies be stronger while they're trying to stay out of it.
Yeah.
They're generally
This is all leading up to Hell, by the way, when Hell gets released.
easier targets. Ishchel's aspect is a good example of like where an enchanter should be.
Yeah.
I did notice that while I was playing her aspect. I was like, I have to be in the back and make sure all these people get healed and shielded. Like, I cannot be in the front.
Nope.
I have to play in the back.
She's got very little damage utility. She is very squishy if she's building int to heal up. If she's building tank, she has like very little damage to speak of, so she's not really impacting the fight as tank much.
Yep.
That kind of thing. So enchanters are more backline.
Sure. Have to
healers,
build some sort of damage, but the damage is really there for sustain and survivability of teammates rather than dealing damage. Yeah.
Yep.
What makes them squishy? Interesting. Did we mention the anti-heal amount as well? Did we say the number?
40%.
Yep, it's a 40%.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's
I wasn't sure
40%.
if we did. I was just double checking on
Yep.
that.
But yeah,
And most of these changes will be on PTS for everyone to test today of like the healers and stuff, but we'll give the full notes on Friday as usual just to recap everybody because some of those things are in flux or maybe not fully in, just in case.
Yep.
So.
But basically expect if you have like a squishy healer or somebody who seems like they'd be a squishy healer, their
Excuse me.
scaling is a lot higher for int on their heals specifically. So, and they've lost a decent chunk of damage for it. That's across the board basically how it's worked
Good
out.
trade-off.
The Enchanter item pass is going to have more. We'll probably end up having to do some more balance with the Enchanter item pass because Enchanter items, the idea of them is going to be they're focused around supportive power. So like when you heal somebody, you give them power or increase the healing and shielding power itself by a percentage. So
You know what this sounds like to me? Sounds like Lotus Crown is coming back to the game.
Somebody did ask, are all enchanters going to be healers? Is it always going to be a healing thing that we're going to be looking at?
I mean, generally enchanters are going to have healing or shielding to some extent.
Yeah.
But like something like Chiron Aspect is also very enchantery. It's not the tankiest, but it is. It is heavily indexed towards buffing, not
rather than
necessarily
healing. Yeah, there's a little
so,
bit of healing, but not a ton. Oh, that makes sense.
If enchanters have bad damage, then how will they clear lanes? So the idea is that enchanters are not generally played like
solo
by themselves, right? Like you are not you are a supportive mage, I think is the way to think of it. So you're probably going to be played in the support role most often when you are an enchanter.
Sure.
Maybe some enchanters will have enough wave clear to survive in mid, but they're going to have worse wave clear and the trade-off and deal less damage.
Yep.
And the trade-off is that they are going to
Sustain
be
a lot
more
better.
sustain, and they're going to help their team potentially more as the game goes on.
But also, they are like, I think part of it is that as a role, they generally help with like running different comps. So, like, you might run something tankier or like more aggressive in a duo with them than necessarily like, oh yeah, I'm just going to play a very safe farm hunter with my enchanter. Like, you could run even maybe like bruiser enchanter if you wanted to, and that might work out a lot better, or like more assassin-y kind of leap in kind of thing. So
I can show real quick the endgame scoreboard if you want me to.
Yeah.
I found a sneaky way of doing this. I'm protecting the weak as well in terms of the slash lines, but there you go, a little look at what the scoreboard.
Yeah,
As you can see,
Oh yeah, it's here finally. Oh my gosh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Ah, look at it. It's right here. We see it. I can finally see why someone went 2-12. Holy moly. 5-10. Jesus.
it's there for a reason, chat. I'm hiding the identity of people, okay?
Who is this? Who are these people? Why? Who's feeding? Who went 0-10? Golly.
Just in case.
That's what I was like.
The ADC. Who is this ADC?
Don't know if we have any playtest recently that we can
this will
show
do.
off.
This
So,
will work.
yep.
But you'll see this under the detail screen. As you can see, the detail screen is here, and then you'll get the
And
scoreboard.
it is offset.
I wonder which one's Ravana. I think Ravana has to be in one of these. This one? No. Oh, maybe though. I can see it be a Ravana build. Or this one, for sure. Or maybe this one. I don't know. No, it's probably no crit. No, this is Mercury. It's probably emoji right here. Erosion. Oh, someone building erosion here. No shell on the enemy team though. So one of these characters had to be a shielder for them to get erosion. That's what I'm thinking anyways.
Like that intentionally so that when you hover an item, you there's space where the item can pop up without it obscuring the screen.
Oh, that's great. Excellent job. I like it.
It might need to be centered more top to bottom. We were talking about that today, but it is intentionally offset to the side so that there's room for your items.
There you go. I'm going to hide that again now. But just found out a nice, easy way of using paint to cover up what we were playing and who was playing what. So.
Yeah, don't have them get flamed by the internet. Oh my gosh. They'll never let it down.
So we've got 10 minutes left. We can take some questions and if anyone's got any.
Sure.
Obviously, we covered a lot of information today. Obviously, Ravana coming out with his aspect too.
Yeah.
Enchanter, starting of the healing pass, I guess is what we should say in terms of Enchanter. So we're going to be looking at anti-heal goes up slightly to 40%.
Yep.
This includes on God kits as well. If they had anti-heal in the gods, they'll also have increased anti-heal. And then majority of gods that have some sort of heals in their kit or sustain have seen some adjustments to the amount they can sustain.
Yeah.
In terms of scaling. Yep.
And, I think like any of these bigger passes, right, there's probably going to be some that we don't get 100% right on day one. So please, if you play PTS, let us know your feedback and what feels, good or weak and what your feedback is. Also on for PTS, I believe we will have Hachiman base kit.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Yes. So we
Hotster.
won't be like showing it off in game. But basically, Hachiman right now, I think is the way to expect it. He should feel like Hachiman. If he doesn't feel like Hachiman, let us know.
Maybe that's who the 2-12 was.
The Hachiman aspect. Hachiman aspect. I want to say Hachiman aspect for some reason. I don't know.
Aspect.
Is Mon. I don't know. Anyway, is not going to be enabled for PTS. I'm sure you'll find sneaky ways to play it, but it is not. It won't be available in games at least. So, yeah. Answer the people. What do you want to answer on? I don't know what question you're asking about.
Yeah, I don't even see any other question by him specifically.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yemoja Enchanter, no. She's part of our archetype of like tanky characters. We're keeping her because she's also like a shielder, and she's also like kind of meant to be a tanky character. She's not really like a backliner. So
she plays both in a weird way. So
yeah, she's kind of a weird hybrid of both. We don't want to like mess with her playstyle and like completely change it.
Sure. It's because she's got heals and shields in the kit, I think, is all why a lot of people are like, what's changing with her? Yeah. I can say at the moment there's nothing changed about her. There's no scaling changes to her.
Yeah, she's part of Archetype 1, where we want to keep her bases like kind of lower, give her a little bit of scaling maybe, but she's currently indexed pretty heavily on a shield. So but yeah, she's not meant to be like the Archetype 3 backline healer.
Nah.
We're not turning her to that.
In Ravana aspect, can you use his ult 2 and then his normal 2? Yeah, you can even like 2, ult 2, and then your regular 2 will be just about off cooldown again by the time your ult 2 finishes. So you can get quite a lot of CC and damage immunity in a row if you choose to use your ultimate to do that. Right.
I think that's one thing that a lot of people might be confused because we use cooldown reduction during the demo there. So obviously his ult's not up all the time. It's a 40-second cooldown from what I can see, which honestly may need to come down. May need to go up. Who knows? We'll find out.
Yep.
What's the mana cost though? I saw nothing there. Probably with the hacks on.
What was the inspiration for Robin aspect?
That's a good question.
A little bit. He was like a little bit fighting games. Like it was just kind of. I think I said it when I said EX moves when I was spoiling his aspect. But it was basically. I wanted to play up the more brawlery aspects, and I was like, fighting games are fun. I'm an old fighting game player. I used to play a lot of Soul Calibur. I was actually like pretty good. Like I won a lot. So
damn.
But Soul Calibur 4, I was like I was a pretty well-known tournament player back then. So, but anyway,
that's cool.
Fighting games, EX moves.
Yeah,
I just wanted to do some kind of like
lean into it more. Yeah.
So.
It wasn't a BBS EX move.
Nope.
I thought
is the buff for that Ravana aspect permanent or just for that ability? It lasts for 10 seconds, I believe.
It's 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It is a 10-second buff that happens when you use the ability. So.
How are we going to prevent enchanters from turning into tanks? So the goal here is that a lot of the healing power comes from scaling off of their int or strength as it is, and it's not base healing. So if you choose to build really tanky, then you won't benefit from the scaling on your healing. If you choose to build a lot of inter strength as the god requires, then you would have a lot of healing, but you wouldn't be as tanky. Obviously, you could do kind of like a bruisery, I'm building both power, like I'm building like soul lane items, right? I'm getting things that give me a little bit of both, but you're still not going to be as good at one or the other as you would have if you just gone purely.
Yeah, if you build tanky, you'll be able to like keep healing, but you're just going to be tanky. You're going to be doing way less healing. The idea is that it's indexed heavily onto scaling, so. But they have less damage scaling as a result. So,
will Afro get a mid aspect at some time in the future? I will say I've seen a few people in chat saying like, "Man, I'm going to miss playing."
Instant reaction is Afro mid dead. My life is over.
You're an Afro mid enjoyer.
You are the biggest Afro player I know. Like legit.
Really? Why does everybody say this?
Over many years of you playing this game, Caps, and many playtests and moons ago. You are.
I think my Afro just made people mad.
It did. It was an Afro one trick that was really frustrating to deal with. So
and I didn't even play like a lot of it. I think I was one trick of a lot more different characters before.
Well, that's one that stands out. Let me tell you.
I think if you're playing mid right now, you do still have an Echo build available to you. An Echo is very item damage focused. It's not necessarily reliant.
So you don't believe like at the moment Afro mid is definitely a dead thing?
I don't think
we've changed, adjusted.
I don't think it's definitely dead. I do think it's going to be much less effective. I know that.
And the follow-up question to that is people saying, would we be able to get an aspect that focuses more on damages?
That's one that we've thought about. I think when Afro was first if I were talking history of Afro, when she was first introduced, she was introduced in like the 2-1-2 meta of Smite.
Sure.
Like beta.
For those that don't know what 2-on-2 is, there's no jungler. That's
yeah,
what
there
it
was no junglers, and like there was no dedicated jungle role, and trying a jungle was near impossible because you just couldn't kill the camps, and there were no jungle items.
Yeah.
So, she was kind of made in that era, and she was supposed to be like a backline. I just heal my teammate. I power them up. That's what I do.
Yeah.
She kind of morphed slowly into mid because she kind of didn't have like a spot when junglers showed up, and like tanks were just doing better than her. So she's kind of moving back towards that. I think when we went into Smite 2, we initially were like, that was the idea, was that we'd like play up some support aspects, or some support aspects of her.
Sure.
Aspects was a bad word to use there. Some support features of Aphrodite, and then her aspect would be more damage focused when we were talking about aspects.
Yeah.
We ended up not doing that because she never ended up getting an aspect.
Not yet.
And she kind of lived in this very high damage world because we gave her a cooldown reset on her 3, and we gave her a bunch of things that just made her even better at mid. So I'm not against giving her like a more damage aspect. It's just not like we can't currently do it with this patch.
Sure,
we don't have
not
the
right
bandwidth.
today. Yeah.
So yeah, I think in the future, yeah, we might
not a
give her
pressing
more
matter
focused aspect that like cuts the healing a lot. But I think Afro as a design was like always kind of meant to be this like supportive
It makes
character.
sense, like she
and,
supports somebody. Yeah.
Even in Smite 2, when we were moving her over, she was like going to. It was like supposed to be like that was the intent, and then it just never really happened that way.
It didn't get there.
This is more moving her closer to it. Did you mean Voldo? No, I mean Setsuka.
Any plans to review strength items? Currently, it doesn't feel good to build any of them. And as a follow-up question, are you watching to buff components? To jump between tier 2 and tier 3 is huge. I do know we want tier 3 to feel more like a power spike, right? Like, and tier 2 is meant to be more of a component. If there's stats are too similar along the way, it doesn't feel like I've hit my power spike, I finished my item, which is the way it should feel. In terms of like it not feeling good to build strength items, I don't know. I think there are some good ones. I think that that's like not our next biggest priority to address. At some point, I'm sure we'll loop back around to strength items because we've looked at a lot of other categories of items and have not looped back to strength items in a while. But I think we're going to finish this Enchanter Pass first, right?
Yep.
Then we have a couple other things that we're talking about eternally that aren't 100% locked in, that I would expect we would probably get to before we would loop back around to doing something bigger to strength items.
I think our current idea, like what we want to do, is Enchanter God Pass, Enchanter Item Pass, and then after that, I think we want to do like a bigger just God balance, like because we had a while that we've been focusing on like a whole bunch of random things. Like we did our mage item pass, and we did a tank item pass. We gave some hunters some items alongside Echo, which was a big item pass. And we haven't done like a lot of god balance between then because generally
there's been knock-on effects that have kind of adjusted patch on patch.
Yeah, generally when you're making like 6 new items, there's a lot less time to go through and balance a bunch of gods. So we want to do like 1 or 2 like normal, let's do more god balance in a patch than
than just
totally new features.
Sure.
And then we do have a feature we're looking at right now. I don't know if we're solidified on what we want to do, so I'm not going to say anything. But
see, you've learned. Don't promise things on time talk.
This one I think I could say, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want to because
I'll
we
be
could
real.
very
it was
well
like
just
4
go.
weeks ago you mentioned enchanters, and here we are already.
Well, then I was also reasonably sure that we were going to do that.
Yeah.
With this one, it's like I'm reasonably sure we're going to do it, but we could just scrap it and do like a whole new system. So like, that one I don't really want to promise.
Well,
slippery slope if I continue speaking.
One more question.
One more question.
I will mention someone asking about will we get 2 times worshippers soon. We will do it for the Labor Day weekend for the next 2x worshipper weekend. I'll update with the date for sure, but I believe it's around the 9th question mark of September. But I'll definitely touch back in with you all on that for 2x weekend.
I was just going to Google when Labor Day is.
I was going to do it after
Labor Day is September 7th. So it'd be the weekend runs from the 5th through the 7th.
There you go, 5th through the 7th.
Yeah.
Of September.
Pick some good questions, gentlemen.
Let's see.
I'm trying to find a good one. I guess will you ever bring back classes, hunter, mage, etc., but add enchanter and treat classes as simple archetypes? Don't marry them to roles in Conquest. I don't see the point, really, is the thing. Like, I think right now we kind of have classifications and tags. Like, some things will say, like, nuker, bruiser on them. But even in Smite 1, that was, like, really murky, right? Like, it wasn't straight up. Like, the difference between an assassin and a mage was... There really wasn't, besides magic, right?
Sure,
like
sure. One was magical, one was more physical.
Like,
sure.
And Ao Kuang was essentially an assassin, but he was classed mage because he had to be, because he was magical damage. Like, and that kind of happened with warriors and assassins. That's why some characters swapped between, like, Hades was a guardian, but also a mage, because guardian sort of just meant mage, but tanky. Like, even though guardian really, like the rest of the class, didn't work that way. Like, it's that kind of thing. So I don't think we want to move back to that, because, like, it was already kind of like where the line wasn't entirely clear. Anyway.
There wasn't clear definitions for all this ish. And once upon a time, Hades was a guardian. Yep. And people built him with DPS, and he was effective because he had the high stats. So they said, you know what? Let's just make him into a mage, not a support.
Nope.
And now we have DPS Hades.
I think just the labels and what we've done in Smite 2, it's kind of fun. It's not like we're trying to push to literally anything, does anything, period. It's it's just the kits have designs, they're designed to do things, and they can do those things. It's not, we're not trying to say you should be in specifically this one spot always.
And I'll take one just real quick.
You remember those days, brother? Yeah, I didn't play back then.
Nope.
I know you played. You played those days.
Just like pre-selecting a pool of gods before joining a lobby and letting the MMR random pick four. Plans to avoid
always.
And I'll take one just real quick. Do we have any plans to avoid mirror matches, like pre-selecting a pool of gods before joining a lobby and letting the MMR random pick for us, similar to how it works in Assault but in Conquest? So I think that generally speaking, we are less concerned about mirror matches than some games seem to be. If you don't want to play mirror matches, you can always play ranked. That is an option that's there for you. The pre-selecting a pool of gods, I mean, it's one of those things that we could do, but I think that people like picking gods in the match lobby. I think that is a kind of like trying to pick around your teammates and, oh, this person, like, I want to play a Wheelish. Yeah. Maybe I need to pick somebody that has a knock-up to go with. You know, like, there's interactions between the gods that I think makes it fun to pick the gods that you want to play. And I think that also in casuals, like, one of the reasons why people play casuals is because they want to play the gods they want to play. And if I want to play, I don't want to not be able to play Aphrodite because somebody else in the other team picked Aphrodite, right? I think it's just one of those things that, like I said, some games really don't want to do mirror matches. We do actually a lot of work to do different coloration for effects, whether a god is enemy or ally, and things to kind of make it clearer when you do or don't have a god on your team if there's a mirror match going on. So yeah, we just don't really see it as a huge issue. I know there's some people that don't like mirror matches, but it's not something that we're going to actively change our systems to avoid.
Okay. It is 2:03. We've done with one last question. I will say real quick, looks like PTS is live. I've seen a couple of people mention it already. However, Hachiman may not be on there.
I'll ask Kevin right after
We'll find out about that one, though. But chat, thank you so much for tuning in today. Check out the PTS. All this information is live on Ravana. You can play around. You can see some of the changes to some of the healer types in the game in terms of their scalings and play around with those too.
Give it a thumbs up,
Friday we'll be back with full notes just to kind of go over the overview of exactly what's changing in the game. So if we don't see you beforehand, we'll see you
on the battleground. Peach it. Another great show. And that transitions us to the item and god balance show. Let's jump into it.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oh boy, here we go. Boom. Just do this probably a little bit here. Yeah, there we go.
All right, you guys.
You're
about to watch 180 seconds of ads.
Damn, already?
Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
We have infiltrated once again the high-res / Titan Forge studios, and we have Kilgoon busting a gut over here. I don't know what happened right before the show started. My man is just, he's getting a laugh of his life. And Hindu trying to play it off. And we are taking the place of Manny the Mannequin, a man of no words.
Nope.
So we shall provide the words for him. That's right, chat. Here we go.
Good afternoon and welcome into another Titan Talk. It's Friday, August 21st. OB42 overview is, well, here, and right around the corner is OB42.
I hope they say why he was laughing, man. I want to know. I want to be in on the joke.
With Ravana being introduced.
Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention,
Ravana.
this patch does include the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything.
42. Yeah.
42, that's right.
Just thought of that just now? Or
No,
did
I've thought
you
of it
wait a
before, I
week
just
and then
forgot
go,
to mention it.
This moment is when...
Yeah.
But welcome, everybody. We're going to kind of go over the OB42 overview notes as always. A couple of other things to mention real quick before I forget is some competitions coming up. First of all, Smite Source opened for signups, started 2 days ago on August 19th. You can sign up to try and qualify and get yourselves involved in the Smite Source Open.
There you go.
All the information is on their website there. They're going to be doing
all the esports
$15,000
people.
first place
That's
prize
for you.
100,000 diamonds.
You're
Available in the
interested
prize
in
pool as well, so make sure you check out and sign up for that. Additionally, we've also got the Smite Prime art contest that's going on. Smite Prime
artists,
themselves are
hello,
funding
there
the
you
first
go.
prize of $200 for the winner of this one, and we'll be
It already
supporting the
started.
dimes as well. So check out, get
Yeah,
your
10 days ago.
submissions in there. But that art competition is the idea of Pantheons collide, so very similar to some stuff we've done in game before, where you get the opportunity to do that, and of course Smite Prime this weekend too. But that's enough of that.
Chat says I'm suspiciously happy. We were just laughing about something right before the show started.
I made a joke just beforehand about not wanting to work at all and kill
It was
Very funny.
amusing.
It was great.
Yeah.
Nothing you guys would have liked. I'll put it that way. Someday. But anyway, let's get on with overview notes. And I guess the first thing we're going to start off with God balance. We mentioned already, Kilgun, that we're going to be seeing a lot of changes towards how healers are. Mainly with the Enchanter
Move myself
coming
up
through,
here,
with the updates
bam.
coming through. This is step 1 in
There
the
we
Enchanter
go.
update, where we're going to focus on healing in terms of anti-heal, as well as what
Okay,
these gods...
here we go. Let me see. All gods with healing reduction abilities have increased from 25 to 40%. All right, now for gods. Amaterasu, Divine Presence. Her heal per tick, 15, all the way up to 39. I don't know what the old numbers were. Heal scaling per tick, 3.5. Oh, it was 3.5. Now it's 6% intelligence. Damn near double. Afro Titty Kiss. Jealousy damage bonus increased from 7 to 10% and is now 6 to 10, I should say, to 6 to 14. Back off damage reduced from 80 to 320 is now 60 to 250. Intelligence scaling on herself reduced from 90 to 50. Intelligence scaling on her soulmate reduced from 60 to 30. And Lovebirds heal per tick, it is now 10 all the way up to 22. Good night, brother. See you in the morning.
And do in terms of healing, so they're going to see some scaling adjustments.
We just have 20
Yeah,
more
and I
minutes
would
to
say,
go.
I think we're aware that
We'll
some
be
of
going
these
to sleep ourselves and prepare for tomorrow. It's gonna be a long one.
might feel a little underwhelming in this update because they don't
Yeah, they're gonna say, "Oh, rip healing, it's dead." I'm expecting a bunch of trash talkers to reemerge.
have the itemization yet to really support the archetype.
Correct, yeah.
So this is kind of step 1, and next update, I would expect that these gods will start to feel a lot better, right? Some of them I think will be okay, but like we would not be surprised if some of these enchanters feel a little bit weak because the items aren't there to truly support it yet. But we need to do things in a couple steps just to make it work properly. So this first pass focuses on the gods plus the anti-heal changes, and then from there we will introduce some more items.
Additionally, this gives us a good feedback of how the anti-heal is looking,
Yes,
alongside
yes.
the extra sustain that these mages will be, well, not just mages, but
Yes.
healers will be bringing. So here we go, God balance. General, all gods with healing reduction abilities have increased from 25% to 40%. I'll be honest, chat, I didn't want to write out every single god with an anti-heal ability, but they're in there. They've all gone up to 40% now. And we'll move on to the general gods, where you will start to see some changes.
He said,
Nope.
I'm not writing all of them mofos out, dog. You guys go look at that issue yourselves.
Not every god with some sort of heals have been adjusted this update. There may still be some to be adjusted as a heads up.
Yep.
But this is quite a few of them. Amaterasu, first of all, we're going to be increasing the scaling per tick of her heal. It was 3.5% intelligence. It's now going to be 6% intelligence. Next up, Aphrodite. Pretty of a big one, this. A lot of changes to Aphrodite to begin with. The kiss, first of all, the jealousy damage bonus has been increased. It was 6% to 10%. It's now going to be 6% to 14%. Back off is going to be losing a ton of damage. Damage reduced from 80 to 320 will now be 60 to 250. Intelligence scaling on self will be 90% down to 50%. And intelligence scaling on the soulmate reduced from 60% to 30%. Next up is Lovebirds, the third ability. Her heal is staying the same. However, the healing scaling per tick is going to be increasing. It was 3.5%.
Well.
It's now going to be 7%. And ally
heal scaling per tick also went up. No, it went significantly up. More than double. From 2.5 all the way up to 7. Damage per tick reduced. That's fine. You get a lot more healing though. Damage scaling is reduced from 17.5 of your intelligence to 5% intelligence. Undying Love no longer grants jealousy to Aphrodite. Okay, Artio, Energy Surge. The heal went down. The base heal went down. The scaling, though, went up. This is her 1. From 25% int to 35% int. And then life tap the 3 in the human druid stance. The base heal went down. Each tick went down. The heal scaling went up by 50%. From 3 to 6. No, double. From 3 to 6, it doubled up. Damn. Cabroken Refraction Shield. The shield health or the heal went down. Just a little bit, though. Yeah, 2 across the board. Can now only heal from up to 4 enemies per use. The bonus heal scaling is 0.5% of your max health. Interesting. So base numbers going down, however, the scaling going up. So you're going to get a lot more if you build more intelligence. Okay, interesting. We have to use more intelligence leaning items.
Scaling
if we want to get more healing.
Increased from 2.5% to 7% as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty huge. Like, that's like almost 3 times as much healing, right?
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. And then damage per tick reduced from 15 to 55 is now going to be 10 to 40. And damage scaling per tick, 17.5.
So yeah, they were saying these are going to be pretty weak because there are not items really to support this.
Nope.
So for now, these are going to be just growing pains, right? Until they bring Lotus Crown back, I'm predicting Lotus Crown coming back. And any other new items, more than likely. Some will be returning. Maybe the icon will be returning. They might rename it. Who knows? Interesting, though. Until those items get here, this is going to be growing pains stuff. It's going to be another month. 2 weeks, actually. It's only 2 weeks of growing pains. That's not bad. Because this drops tomorrow. Right? So, if you people can be patient enough for 2 weeks and not just shit on this completely, then it'll turn around whenever the items are here.
5% intelligence is now going to be 5% intelligence. And last but not least on Aphrodite, the Undying Love will no longer grant jealousy to Aphrodite. So overall, these are a lot of big changes to Aphrodite. Main focus is you'll give more sustain to your teammates, but at the same time, it's going to come at the cost of some damage.
Yeah, and I think,
that's cool.
The
I don't mind
goal here is to position her more as an enchanter. She's always kind of had an enchanter kit.
Yeah, backline.
People like to say that she was always this super high damage mid laner. She wasn't, always in Smite's history. She's had a lot of identities. She was a solo laner for a while. She was a support, a lot of her. But really, she's always kind of had this enchanter kit, but she just didn't necessarily have the scalings to support it. So with this, we're pushing her core kit into more of an enchanter. An enchanter, for people who maybe aren't familiar with the terminology, is someone who is going to build power. They're going to build inter strength, not a lot of tank stats. But that when they're building that scaling stat, it's going to scale their healing, their shielding, their supportive abilities, and they're using their power to help keep their teammates alive and be that like hard support versus a tank support, if that makes sense. This is an archetype that we haven't really enabled a lot in the history of Smite, which is why we're making a lot of changes now to try and make this more of a viable path. We do understand there's a lot of Afro mid enjoyers who would like to have a version of Afro that's playable in mid come back. That's certainly something that we are aware of and would consider for the future. But I think we believe that the core Afro identity, the kit really does tie more to an enchanter play style. And we think that this is probably going to be a healthier place for her to be.
I believe it.
Next up on the list is Artio. Energy Surge is going to be increasing the heal. It was 30 to 110. Will now be 25 to 105.
While you can.
Base healing gone down, but the scaling has increased. It was 25% intelligence, will now be 35%. And life tap, we're going to see a heal increase there too. Sorry, decrease on the base. 10 to 30 is now going to be 8 to 28, but the scaling increased from 3% to 6%.
Yeah, and you may see this on a lot of characters that have like the ability to do both, kind of. Like, like the idea is that Artio shouldn't get a ton of healing if she's just building tanky. You can build really tanky and have a little bit of healing, but if you want to like really lean into more of the healing aspects, you need to build more intelligence.
Yep.
Cabrakan next up, Refraction Shield. Obviously, he's just a personal little healer, but his heal is going to be adjusted too. Heal was 12 to 24, is now going to be 10 to 22, and can now only heal from up to 4 enemies per use. Crazy enough, the Refraction Shield did not have a limit once upon a time. And the bonus healing scaling is going to be 0.5%.
I thought it did, man.
Cabrakan, so good nerf to Cabrakan.
I thought it did.
A lot of people would complain about his sustain at the moment. Well, there you go. Next on the list, Chak.
Yeah.
Overflow. Healing, scaling, increase.
Chak. Just 10. 10 flat heal. Heal scaling from 12.5% intelligence to 20% intelligence. Heal amount per level 1. Oh, that's his. Is that his passive? What? His only heal ability is 3. He has another one? What the fuck? Overflow. Is that the 2? The 1? Rain Dance is 3. Storm something is the ult. Overflow, I think this is passive. Heal per tick, 8 to 20. That didn't get touched. Heal scaling from doubled from 2.5% intelligence to 5% intelligence. Then Cupid Heart Bomb in the aspect. The base heal went up in higher ranks. Heal scaling, 8 strength, 8 intelligence to 8 strength plus 15% intelligence. Almost doubled up in the intelligence department. Share the love, heal. Base is the same. The scaling from 3.5% intelligence to 6% intelligence. Fields of Love, that's the ult. The 1, and I think the 2. Heal is the same, the base heal. Scaling 12.5% intelligence to 20% intelligence. And then Danza is up next, is 2.
From 12.5% to 20%. And the heal amount per level is 1. And also his Rain Dance. Heal per tick, 8 to 20 is where it has always been. But the scaling per tick is going up from 2.5% to 5% intelligence. This is going to be making really, really like sustaining in these lanes.
Yeah, I think Int Chalk could be an interesting
See what you did there.
Yeah, sustain kind of solo option
What
again.
Cupid on the list as well. Heart Bomb aspect specifically here.
Pun
The heal
intended.
will be increasing base from 25 to 85. Will now be 25 to 95.
You can
And
even
the
brace
scaling
her,
has been
man.
Adjusted
I'm just
8% strength, 8% intelligence.
high
to
attack
8%
speed and
strength,
intelligence.
15% intelligence instead.
you can
Share the
heal
Love
more.
and Fields of Love are both for base and aspect. Share the Love heal will be flat 15 to 55 with a heal scaling of 6% instead of 3.5%. And Fields of Love is going up to 20% from 12.5% too.
Yeah, I think once again, it's just like if you're building intelligence, you're going to be healing more, right? Which is kind of the goal with both the Enchanter and, base Cupid is, with the changes to anti-heal, needs a little bit more there for that to feel the same kind of.
Bracer Cupid.
Danza next up. Alluring Spirits. The heal is staying the same, but the amount of intelligence you're going to scale with is going up. It was 3%, will now be 5% too. Nothing too crazy on Danza.
Ice is cold. For 1, damage scaling from 5% magical protection plus 5% physical protection. It's now 10% intelligence. So no longer off of protections.
Nope.
Crazy. Now the base heal increased from 12 to 28. It is now 12 to 32. Heal scaling, it was 5% magical protection and physical protection to 10% intelligence. Again, no longer based off of protections.
Nope.
Damn, so she's gonna be squishy. I don't like that. I like building her tanky and surviving and being useful. Now I'm losing the protections to provide more healing. I don't know about that, brother.
Nope.
Huh. I don't like that. Nah. Circle of protection. The heal. I don't know. I don't know if they changed it or not. Guan Yu. The base heal went down. A hella down. Whoo. Heal scaling. For 4% intelligence, you lose 15 flat across the board. Damn. I don't know. This is just... It might be good on his aspect version. Because you have to build him intelligence anyways. So the heal... The base heal went down as well. However, the heal scaling went up 6 to 10. The heal per tick went down. But the heal scaling per tick went up from 0.75 to 1.25. Okay. That actually might be good for him. At least on the aspect portion.
Obviously, but a lot of people have heals in their kit that need a little bit of extraness just because of the amount.
Because they
not liking the Isis cold one.
Now it's
I
40%
am
cap,
liking the
so
Guan
need to
Yu
change
one.
a little bit to make up for that.
Adjust. ESAT next up on the list is basically on the aspect of Wing Gust. The damage scaling changed from 5% magical protection, 5% physical protection to just 10% intelligence instead. And the heal amount from this is going up as well. It was 12 to 28, will now be 12 to 32. And the scaling of this is now going to be 10% intelligence rather than magical protection and physical protection that it once was. And last on there, just circle of protection still staying the same, 75 to 215.
Yep.
Okay.
Guan Yu also on here. Conviction heal goes up, so it comes down at base 45 to 145. Will now be 30 to 130, but the intelligence scaling has increased 6% to 10%.
Yep.
Additionally, conviction on aspect also seeing changes there too. Was 45 to 145. Will now be 30 to 130, but the intelligence scaling going up to 10% from 6%. And the tick change as well will be 4 to 20 is now 2 to 18 with an intelligence scaling increase. It was 0.75% intelligence. It will now be 1.25% intelligence.
Yep.
Hades, Devour Souls.
Hades. Okay, so he got the same thing as Ice is Cold. No longer physical and magical protection. It is now intelligence. Wait, no, it is both. Well, it's all three: physical, magical, and intelligence. It got reduced by 1, except for the intelligence. The intelligence went up. Okay. I see. Hercules mitigate wounds. Initial heal went down. Okay. That sucks. The delayed heal from 25 to 30% of recent damage taken. I guess that one stayed the same. It's just the base initial heal that changed. Mitigate wounds in the aspect. From 10 to 30 per stack, it is now 12 to 32 per stack. That went up. I'm guessing the stack of your passive. Lizzo! Her ult damage per tick went up in late game. Gleaming Blast in her aspect. Cooldown second. She got a buff. From 10 seconds is now 8 seconds. Holy moly. The 1. Now it's even shorter. Now longer swaps to Threads of Light when hitting out. I'm guessing that's supposed to be no. No longer swaps to Threads of Light when hitting allies. Interesting. I wonder why they made that change.
Same in terms of the heal, but the scaling is being adjusted. 3.5%
They'll provide an
physical,
explanation.
3.5% magical, plus 3.5% intelligence is now going to be 2.5 physical, 2.5 magical, and 8% intelligence. So Hades bufferage there.
Hades, by the way.
Yeah.
Continues to be one of the best gods in the game at all skill levels.
Damn.
Please recognize that Hades is good and play him a little bit more so that we can nerf him.
Is that why like he's not? Because
he's saying, in other words, acknowledge Hades. He's good. We need to nerf him. Please play him so we can nerf him. You guys are not accepting that he's good. Play him and you'll see just how good he is.
Acknowledge me.
Right. Acknowledge Hades. Acknowledge him.
He's just not seen a high play count. Really.
He's not highly played even at the highest levels. He's not banned. People don't generally recognize that he is a strong character.
They don't acknowledge him.
He has always been one of the top 5 characters in win rate since his introduction, I think.
Damn.
So if you want to get some more wins, play some Hades.
Hercules on the list too. Mitigate wounds 60 to 120 will now be 50 to 110, so slight reduction at the base. However, the heal 25 to 30% recent damage taken. Mitigate wounds, the heal is 10 to 30 per stack, is now going to be 12 to 32 per stack on Hercules. Next up, Ixchel. The Great End, the damage per tick was 26 to 64, is now going to be 26 to 74, so a slight increase there. And the Gleaming Blast in Aspect, the cooldown has been reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds, but now no longer swaps to Threads of Light when hitting allies. It felt very weird to give a shield and then get the damage off the back of that. Mordred, also on this list here. Cruel Strikes, the heal is still
45% protections. Minion heals the same. Heart Slash. That went down the base health. Or the base heal. Scaling went up though. Pursue the Weak. Base health down. Heal scaling up. Nemesis. Heal 40% of damage blocked. That's the same. Heal scaling, it is now from 5% intelligence to 8. Buff. Damage reduced. Good. Intelligence scaling reduced from 105 to 35. This is the 1.
5%
Now grants allies 3 stacks of speed of light. What? So you can You can turbo boost your allies now with 3 stacks of your own passive? That's crazy. This is a greater change than anything else. What? I think his movement speed too. Like flat movement speed, not pathfinding. It's movement speed. 3 stacks. What is it? 3% per stack? Or is it 5% per stack? I don't even know. We'll check that shit tomorrow. That's wild though.
Minion heal 8 to 20. Heart Slash, the heal is 10 to 40 with the heal scaling of 12.5. And Pursue the Weak was 30 to 50, will now be 20 to 40 with a healing scaling of 25%. There's so many names on this. Nemesis, Retribution, heal 40% of the damage blocked. Heal scaling is now 5% intelligence to 8% of intelligence. Next up, a big one here with Raw Aspect. A lot of changes coming through.
Yeah, this is one of the bigger aspect changes, I think, to try and support the Enchanter playstyle.
Celestial Beam in the aspect then, damage reduced from 95 to 335, will now be 80 to 280. The intelligence scaling of this ability has been dramatically reduced. 105% it was base, but aspect is now going to be 35%. But instead, now grants allies 3 stacks of Ra's passive, Speed of Light. So mobility for your team if you do hit your 1.
Yep, which is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Divine Light in aspect.
Do you have to hit your allies or the enemies? So the 2 no longer grants solar rays. Now has 6% intelligence heal scaling. And his ult now is 50% intelligence heal scaling. Golly. So you're going to be healing a lot more with your ult. Sylvanas. Heal scaling. Hey, let's go. From 3 to 6% until it doubled. And he's the last one for gods. Crazy. I mean, I think if you just hit a wave, then you give your teammates 3 Speed of Light stacks.
2, the second ability no longer grants solar rays, so you will not be piercing minions with your autos anymore during aspect. Solar Blessing, however, now has 6% intelligence scaling in this aspect, and Saving Pain in aspect now has 50% intelligence heal scaling. So you can really try and play this Enchanter style raw backline support.
Yeah, it's a lot of healing, a lot of speed up.
Yep.
It's fun. I mean, you played it. Is it fun?
It's going to be fun to play once the extra items come through a little bit. There's a couple of items in the game now that help to facilitate it, but it's also a kind of a playstyle shift because not a lot of people, and I think the community themselves, may struggle just a little bit because getting the idea of their support isn't going to be right in front of them the whole time. They may be stood behind them a little bit more with a lot of different gods. Sylvanas, last
That's
one
how
on
I
this
play
list
him anyways,
for
man.
this update. Wisps is still going to be 8 to 16.
Nothing
However,
changing
scaling
for
is going
me,
by 3%,
for us.
from 3% to 6%. And then we move on to items. Quick mention on items, I guess, Kilgan. Not a ton of changes to items this update. We're really focusing on the gods.
The anti-heal
changes,
ones.
and then next update, we expect to give Enchanter items a look over.
Yeah. So next patch will be more focused on Enchanter items. My current expectation is that probably we have a bigger god item balance past the patch after Enchanter items. I mean, there'll always be a little bit of balance, but
in a month.
So much of our design time has gone into Enchanter, god changes and Enchanter items.
I'm out of water. No.
We probably haven't had as much other balance in this update and the next update.
Yeah.
So I'd expect we'll probably have a bigger pass on other balance in that next update.
I think Caps mentioned it on Wednesday, didn't he? Of we've gotten quite a few patches of adding things to the game and adjusting things with Echo coming in, being adjusted. So has been a while since we've done a general update. Moving on to item balance, though, a lot of this is really down to the anti-heal stuff where we're going to see increases here. So we'll start things off with Brawler's Beat Stick is going from 25% anti-heal to 40%. Divine Ruin healing reduction increased from 25% to 40% as well. I don't know why I was giving me a spare page. Health Chalice on this list, cost increase from 300 gold to 400 gold. This one...
What? Health Chalice? Inflation? No! Damn! Okay. Hey, if you're broke, just say that. Shout out to Stormy Maya. Stygian Anchor healing reduction increased from 25 to 40. Totem of Death Bonus magical damage reduced from 10% of targets missing health to 8. This can only affect gods. It no longer affects jungle bosses. I guess it was too good. Totem of Death got nerfed.
Honestly, is one that I think is probably worthwhile for the community to realize is going to change the builds at the start of the game. People may have to not be able to get everything they want at the beginning of the game and may have to make a trade-off rather than starting with a health chalice every single game.
Yeah, I think we just felt like there is a lot of very early sustain because of health chalice.
Yeah.
And wanted to make it more of a choice. If you're going into health chalice, you're giving up something else, kind of, right?
Makes sense.
The instant question, I'm sure that is in chat's minds, is why didn't you just make it heal less or heal slower?
Sure.
Right? So the thing is that health chalice and potions intentionally use the same thing so they don't stack. So you can't be running a health chalice and potions at the same time. So we wanted to try this as a change. If this does not, resolve the issues, then we will, continue to take a look at this. But we just are a little bit
bump it
concerned
up the
about
price.
Specifically the amount of sustain, like, because we track all this, like we know how much sustain people are getting out of every item, and health chalice in particular,
They better.
has gone up in terms of purchase rate a lot because people have realized how good it is, and the amount that you're getting out of it, it's quite a lot.
I think the amount of trips back to base in the early game, you start off with this item very well, you go back to base consistently, you're getting very, very effective use out of this, so the cost increase is granted.
Yep.
Tunetank also on this list with a healing increase, so a healing reduction increase from 25% to 40%, and last but not least on the item balance for this update, Totem of Death is getting an adjustment, a small nerf here. Bonus magical damage reduced from 10% of targets missing health to 8%. The bigger change, this can only affect gods, no longer affects jungle bosses as effectively. So there is a bit more of a trade-off there of getting good damage off in these team fights with this Echo build, but not being as damaging to objectives in the later stages of the game. And that is all I have on that list for today.
There is, I do want to mention this in particular. Did shifters not get touched? Every way we can numerically look at it, like we can look at items like if one person in a lane builds it and the other person doesn't, how does it do? We look at items in different kinds of matchups. We look at items as a whole. Like we look at items at the highest skill levels and at the lowest skill levels. Shifter Shield is not a particularly good item. It does not contribute to you winning as much as almost any other item that you can build. I understand that there is still a memory in people's Shifters was insanely good a patch or two ago, to be certain. I'm not discrediting that at all. In this most recent update, Shifters is totally a fine mid-tier item. It is not outperforming exceptionally. It's not something that we're super concerned about right now. It is still being built a lot, but it's not performing very well for an item that is built that much. A lot of times when an item is built a lot, if you look at the stats of, again, discounting mirror matches, if you say one solo laner builds it, the other solo laner doesn't, right? That item has a very high win rate because the community has figured something out that an item is really good, and that's why it's being built so much. I think in this case, the item is being built a lot because people remember that it was really, really good.
Yep.
And they feel like it still fits into their builds because it does do good things, right?
It does. I mean, it gives you a lot of. I think the problem is it's got so many varied stats on it. It gives you protections, some damage, some health regen. So everyone's like, well, these are all core things that I want.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of good stuff. Don't get me wrong, right? Sure. But it is not you will win more if you build one of 20 other items in that slot. Just statistically speaking. Which is why we didn't choose to nerf it in this update. Yeah. If it was super highly built and it was super even just a moderately high win rate, we would be more interested in nerfing it in this pass.
Sure.
But because it's not particularly good, we talked about it for a long time. We were it's hard for us to justify nerfing it when it's not doing that well.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
We're definitely seeing a decrease in my mind in terms of aura roles picking it outside of solo lane. You're not seeing it as much in the support role as you once were. But it's still an item that we will keep looking at. You know, it's not going to be off the table.
No. I mean, like, as I mentioned earlier, like a lot of our design focus for this update and next update has gone into the enchanter stuff. So there's probably a couple items and a couple gods that like we want to get to nerfing, but we just didn't necessarily have time to address everything that we wanted to.
Sure.
But I just specifically wanted to call out shifters because I think that is one that comes up a lot.
It's the standout one. It's the in vogue at the moment, really, regarding it.
Damn, that's it. We have reached the end of today, everybody. Shout out to the Titan Talk crew for once again 2 more fantastic Titan Talk filled with excellent information, excitement.
It's just a short.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We'll be back here in a handful of hours, 2 handful of hours, I should say, to play OB42 Ravana entering the battleground of the gods. A brother is tired. I can no longer continue.
Nope.
I am bowing out gracefully, everybody. I need to get me some sleep, much needed sleep. I've been active. It's 5 in the morning. It is almost 11 here. So, plus I was out in this fucking heat, and the time has come for me to catch some Z's, rest and sleep and recover for tomorrow's battle. Shout out to the live gang, replay gang watching this in the future. Take care. Thank you to all the chatters returning and new. I salute you all. Have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to exercise. Drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Eat healthy, nutritious meals. Get plenty of rest and sleep. Do not discard your cardio. Honor your rest days. And I'll see y'all in a few hours. Take care. It was a privilege and a pleasure serving you all. See y'all in the morning. Peace.
Mm-hmm.